Welcome to Oklahoma City Community College Friday Night Rivals, live on CW34, presented by GMC.
It is homecoming here in Moore, Oklahoma tonight on Friday Night Rivals, Moore School Stadium in a key District 6A2 matchup. It is the Moore Lions hosting the Edmond North Huskies. Hi everyone, Jack Dammer with Myron Patton. Ed Murray will be on the sidelines tonight for a huge matchup here at Moore Stadium, Myron, because tonight, a huge start for the Moore Lions this year. They come in with their best start in 20 years.
Yeah, you start off, they won the Moore War. They beat Westmore for the first time in 21 years. They took out Southmore last week 42-0. In all the games, 4-0, Marcus Dawkins has played a big part. He's a do-everything athlete, wide receiver, defensive back, running back. He makes big plays for this Lions team.
He has numerous offers, and, of course, they have a good quarterback, too, but everything goes through Marcus Dawkins.
It really does, because he's a guy, like I say, he returned the open kickoff against Norman High a couple of weeks ago. He's got some schools on him, 6'2", 180, just a really, really good athlete, an exciting guy to watch.
Meanwhile, Edmond North comes in with a record of 2-2. They like to grind it out, kind of like last year's score. They won 14-7 here.
Yeah, they got a young quarterback, and so they've got a good line, good defensive line as well. Key guy for them is LeBron. Don't call me James, call me LeBron Jones. Plays linebacker as well as running back. Look for him tonight.
It is my goal not to call him LeBron James.
He's heard it before, trust me.
I'm sure he has. It is LeBron Jones. It is homecoming here in Moore tonight. A great game on hand. The kickoff is coming up next. Okay.
Well, I think.
I can't run more than 50 feet. I'm not in soccer
Not a good crowd over there. Welcome back, everyone, to Moore School Stadium as the Moore Lions, the only undefeated team in Class 6A1, takes the field on homecoming night. Let's go downstairs to the third member of our broadcast team, Ed Murray. Ed, good evening.
Good evening, Jack. And we have a common opponent that we can look at to, I think, see how these two teams would like to see the game played out. Opening week, Moore went to Edmond Memorial. A lot of big plays and beat the Bulldogs 32-13. The very next week, North in a slugfest beat Edmond Memorial 12-6. Now, last year, as you mentioned, Edmond North won this game against Moore 14-7. So I think they'd like that low-scoring slugfest, whereas Moore has scored 40 or more points in 3 straight weeks. And you mentioned Marcus Dawkins. It's already been a big night for Marcus. A few moments ago, he was crowned homecoming king of the Queen, Madison Thompson. So look for big things from Marcus. He had a big smile on his face. Looks like he wants to really show something tonight. Jack?
All right, thank you very much, Ed. Yeah, a big night for Marcus Dawkins already. Will it be a big night on the field, Myron? Let's look at some of the keys to tonight's game.
Yeah, LeBron Jones is a big playmaker for them on offense and defense. He's got to play well on both sides of the ball. Establish the run game. That'll help eat up some of the clock, keep the ball away from that powerful, more Lion offense. Because Marcus Dawkins gets involved when they have the football as a receiver, running back, does everything. And, of course, get after the quarterback. North has a young quarterback. You want to pressure him make some mistakes. That'll also help Moore get points on the board.
And the Edmond North Huskies defense has 5 sacks so far on the year. So a key to get to the junior quarterback for the Moore Lions, Denver Wolf. As we said, Moore 4-0, Myron. One of their best starts in over 20 years. Really excitement in this program this year. Yeah,
it really is. And, back in the days, we say before the split, they were always in the state championship hunt. They've had a lot of some down years. But they've got some, we talk about Marcus Dawkins, but Denver Wolf's a nice young quarterback. A name to look for tonight as well. He's only a ninth grader. C.J. Simon was told that when Marcus moves on, he'll be the next big thing at Moore. So keep an eye on him. He's a cornerback, an athlete. He doesn't look like a ninth grader. At least I didn't look like that way when I was in the ninth grade. He's a heck of a player as well.
And he's also one of the captains tonight for the Moore Lions. And we are almost set to go on a beautiful fall night. I believe the rain will stay away for the entire contest tonight. May not be that way overnight, as Liam Evans gets ready to tee it up and kick it off for the Lions. As they deferred the toss. They won the toss, deferred to the second half, so Edmond North will receive. And here is the Ortho Central kickoff. It is in our bones to take care of yours. It is a short kick taken by an up man at the 25-yard line, and out to the 35-yard line goes on the return is Dalton Minnick, and so the Huskies will start first down and 10 at their 36-yard line. Let's look at the offense for the Edmond North Huskies, the starting lineup for the Huskies. You see the quarterback there is Price Bender. He is just a sophomore. In the backfield with him will be Jarrett Whitefield, Cedric Frazier, Ethan Brady, Jonathan Hunt, and Jonathan Hatton will be the wideouts, and they will have a lot of 4 wideouts set. Right now they come out with 3 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And in the backfield, actually, Bender is a wideout to start with, and here is the snap directly to Jones, and he's going to get maybe a yard, and it will be second down and 9. So, Myron, they start with LeBron in the backfield as the Wildcats set up.
Yeah, they did some of that. I was out there on Wednesday, and he ran some of that. He's, again, a do-it-all athlete for them.
Second down 9. Here is the defense for the Moore Lions. There you see, led by Dawkins in the backfield. Second down 9 play. Jones in the Wildcat. Now they will pitch it to Bender. He's going to throw it to Jones, who is open at midfield and makes the catch at the 45 of the Moore Lions.
They're running some trickery there early on to get a what potentially could have been a touchdown, but a big play anyway. And nice throw, nice catch by LeBron Jones, showing he's got some good hands.
A 24-yard pass pickup from Bender to Jones. It is a first down. An Oklahoma Ford dealer's first down. Best in Oklahoma Ford dealers first down. From the 46-yard line of Moore. Here is the handoff coming to the near side. And near the first down marker runs Cole Green, and he is going to pick up another first down. Oklahoma Ford dealers first down. Actually, there is a flag back near midfield, near the original line of scrimmage. This is going to come back. This is going to be against the Huskies. It is holding. And so a good pickup goes for naught. And there you see referee Robert Morales. This is a family affair for the guys in the pinstripes tonight. Robert Morales, the head referee. The line judge is Joe Morales, and the back judge is Roland Morales. Umpire Craig Aherd, and the head linesman is Justin Pinero.
Edmond North coming out aggressive offensively, not just handing the ball off, running base plays. They've kind of got that more defense, a little bit on their heels, but that's a big penalty to put them in the Huskies in long yardage situation.
In the backfield with Bender is Whitefield, and he takes the handoff, and he's going to be tackled for a loss of about 4 yards. In the backfield is Philip Benjamin, the senior nose guard, who is leading this team in tackles for losses, and there is another one right there.
Yeah, he beat his block up front, got in the backfield, and that play was defeated before it even got going. And there's nothing for an offense to kill a drive like a big penalty. It's, well, can you do the math how far they got to get a first down here, man?
Second down 28, at least
look at
28.
you.
Yeah. Well, I'm only looking at the scoreboard, so I'm cheating a little bit. I can't count that high, obviously. Here is Bender's pass out to Whitefield out of the backfield, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. It'll be third down and extremely long for the Huskies, but that is Whitefield out of the backfield, and that is only his second reception of the year coming out of the backfield.
If you're Moore, this is what you want to get them in, long yardage situation. The safety's going to play back, keep everything in front of them, see if they can obviously force a punt.
Let's see if they get Jones in the game. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Whitefield in the backfield. His dad actually graduated from Moore High School, a Moore alum. Here is Bender, and he is going to throw it deep up into the air. It is incomplete, almost caught. Almost brought down by the senior wideout, Cole Green. And that will force a fourth down and punting situation for the Huskies.
You know, Green had a step on him and looked like it had been thrown a little bit further. He could have just run underneath it, but a jump ball situation, incomplete. And so after what was a promising drive for Edmond North, they've got a punt, and guess who's back receiving the punt?
Dawkins is back deep, back at his own 20-yard line. Here is Luke Fryer for the punt for the Huskies. Line drive kick. Dawkins has time to field it from the 20. Running left across the 30, now near midfield, and finally tackled right inside Edmond North territory at the 49. And we will see the Lions on offense for the first time tonight.
Every time he touches the ball, man, you get a little nervous if you're on defense, if you got to tackle him. He's just a big play waiting to happen. He's another one of those he is a current basketball player. Averaged 23 points a game last season for Moore's basketball team, but really is excelled on the football field this season.
You're going to see him in the backfield. You'll see him line up as a wideout, and he starts here next to his junior quarterback, Denver Wolf, 5'8", 160 pounds. Dawkins, 6'2", 180, and will line up to the left of him. 4 wideouts in the game for the Lions. Here is the first pass by Wolf, going deep, and he has a receiver wide open at the 15, and he walks into the end zone for a Moore Lion touchdown. That is Braden Clark.
Well, Braden Clark says there are other playmakers on this team, by the way. He got behind everybody on the defense, and Wolf did a great job finding him. He had at least 3-4 yards, made it look easy.
A 49-yard touchdown pass. It is a Homeland Grocery touchdown. Homeland Grocery, your homegrown advantage. And here is the point after by Evans. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So the Lions connect on a 49-yard touchdown pass on one play. And they open up an early 7-0 lead over the Huskies here in quarter number 1 on homecoming night in Moore. Welcome back, everyone, to Friday Night Rivals, presented by OCCC. Good start for the Lions. One play, one touchdown. They lead it 7-0 on a night that we have a lot of fans in the house for this one tonight, and the kick will bounce out of bounds. The Huskies will take it over. Of course, the flag thrown on the ball going out of bounds. It was not touched by the Huskies, so Edmond North will look to regroup after giving up the touchdown on one play. This was a defensive battle last year, a game that Myron kind of centered around a running game for both squads. 14-7 was the final score, and it was, according to Tanner Roof, the head coach for Edmond North in his 5th year, one of the quickest games he's ever been involved in.
Well, a running game will do that for you. Nobody's throwing no incomplete passes. I think we'll see more passing tonight.
There's Tanner Roof right there for the Huskies in his 5th year, looking to turn things around for a team that's struggled over the last couple of years. Here is Bryce Bender, the sophomore quarterback. They think they have a good one in the sophomore. We'll talk about him here in just a bit. Here's the handoff to Whitefield around the right side, and he gets a couple of yards on first down, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. Bender last year as a freshman, he led the freshman football team at Edmond North. They went undefeated and won the city championship, so they really think they have a good one.
Well, yeah, and that's that's why it's going to be important for them. They had a nice drive going that first possession, and the penalty took them out of it. To stay away from penalties that are drive killers.
2nd down and 8. Bender back to pass. He's going to go long to the left. Has a receiver open and caught, and he breaks free at the 20 to the 10, and he's going to walk in for an Edmond North touchdown. That is Brody McNeil on the reception.
Well, they said, we'll match your long play. Big play for big play.
63 yards through the air, and they are a point after from tying it.
And they made the catch in traffic and then just broke the tackle. And of course, you can see the DB there for Moore. Pretty upset at himself because he knew he just gave up a big play.
So Homeland Grocery touchdown. Homeland Grocery, your homegrown advantage. And here is Luke Fryer for the point after. It is up, and it is good. So we are tied. Some fireworks early on. There will be no ground game this year, Myron. It's going to be all through the air.
Yeah, and it's a big possession for Edmond North because you expect big plays out of Moore. Not so much for Edmond North. They want to control the ball, eat the clock up, but it's important to get that score back, and it sets up for some interesting football the rest of the way, obviously.
Just 4 minutes, not even 4 minutes into the first quarter, and you talk about it. They don't score a lot of points in their 2 victories they've had so far. They beat Edmond Memorial 12-6 and won last week over a pretty decent Putnam City team that we saw in week 1, 23-14. So they have some good victories so far in their 2 wins.
Yeah, they felt good about last week's win over, like you said, Putnam City. And, this is a game 2-2 in the year. Both these teams in the top 10. This can be kind of one of those games that can really set you up for a nice run in district play headed to the playoffs.
Back deep for the kickoff, C.J. Simon, the freshman. Dawkins back deep as well. Luke Fryer will kick it off for the Huskies. The Ortho Central kickoff. Ortho Central, it's in our bones to take care of yours. Wind is not a factor tonight. This is a short kick that will fly out of bounds around the 25-yard line, so they will move the ball up, and the Lions will take over on their second possession here in the first quarter. In a tie ball game, 7-7. Actually, the wind is dead still tonight.
I think that was an obvious attempt to get it away from Dawkins. He was on the left side. They said, we're going to kick it to the right. If it goes out of bounds, so be it. But they're going to try to limit his touches, and that includes on kickoffs. Because like I said, he had an open kickoff return against Norman High, who took to the house for a touchdown a couple weeks ago.
There you get a good look at Dawkins. We will talk about him all night. Several Division I offers, has not decided where he will play is college football. He will come out of the backfield. And Wolf is back there by himself. Will take the snap, drops back, now being chased out of the pocket, will run with it. He is a good running quarterback, breaks one tackle, and finally will be stopped around the 42-yard line. It is a gain of around 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Wolf can run it. He is a dynamic little quarterback. Junior, 5'8", 160 pounds. There you see the starting lineup for the Moore Lion offense. Buser, Morrison, Pounds, Timpson, and Rumsey along that good offensive line. And then there you see the quarterback. He may be only 5'8", but they consider him one of the strongest players, believe it or not. He can bench press over 300 pounds.
I saw him carry a couple Norman Tigers to the end zone a couple weeks ago.
He's looking to pass again. Short pass is caught near the 45, and across midfield goes Wyatt Stoll, a senior wideout, one of the captains for the Lions, and that is an Oklahoma Ford dealer's first down. Look at it again right here.
Yeah.
He had 2 receivers in the same area.
When I've watched Dawkins the last couple plays, boy, they are really, LeBron Jones had him the first play, getting some help for him down the middle of the field.
Here's the first down play. Wolf back to pass. Has no one open. Now we'll tuck it under, and a nice open field tackle is made by Mason Hill, number 10. Brings up 2nd down and 8. One thing about the Huskies, and Tanner Roof talking to him before the game, they brought a lot of players from other sports to build their program. They have, like Mason Hill, who just made that tackle, as a baseball player. They brought a couple other baseball players. They've also transitioned some players who were playing tight end this year, or last year, to different positions this year, a couple on the offensive line. So they're making some moves, trying to get some headway and get this program back on track.
Get your best athletes out there. That's what they're trying to do.
2nd down and 8. Here's the handoff to Dawkins, coming around in. He's got some room. Gets a good block at the 40. Down to the 30. He's got some room to the 20, to the 15, and chased out of bounds around the 10-yard line, saving a touchdown. Around the 15 is the senior free safety, Jonathan Hunt.
Touchdown saving tackle, and he's a real smooth athlete, 6'2", and looked like he was going to score, but good job running him out of bounds. But I don't know what his per carry average is, but it's got to be awful high.
A 37-yard pickup for Marcus Dawkins. Another Oklahoma Ford dealer's first down. First down around the 11-yard line. They can pick up a first down at the 1. Here is Wolf, right back up the middle and across the 5 down to the 4. He called his own number and got some good blocks up front by Derek Holgerson, Adrian Timpson, and Jack Rumsey, a 3-year starter.
Here he is, just straight up the middle. This is a tough guy. Big hit there.
Big hit by Jonathan Hunt again. Yeah. 2nd down and 4 for the Lions. Here's the handoff to Dawkins, and he runs left. Gets a couple of more yards. It'll be 3rd down and short now for the Lions inside the 5-yard line.
Mentioned he's the king. I think he might have shocked to that he was a homecoming king.
That was a given, right?
Pretty much.
In their win against Norman a couple of weeks ago, Dawkins had nearly 300 yards of total offense. And he takes the handoff and looks like they're, well, I thought he picked up the first down. It's going to be awfully close. Ed Murray, you're down on the sidelines. What do you got?
4th down. He's about a yard short.
Okay.
Marker's right on the 1-yard line, and the ball's on the 2.
You would think, Myron, they would go for it, right?
Yeah, I don't see any kickers running out there.
And you got to give it to Dawkins, I would think. Or Braden Clark. Don't forget about Braden Clark. He scored the first touchdown. First play of offensive play for the Lions.
I think about Dawkins, he's a great decoy because everybody's spying on him and keeping an eye on him. So, yeah, it could be someone else.
Here is the quarterback, Wolf. He keeps it himself. Does he get in? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Moore Lions. Wolf called his own number and has scored his second rushing touchdown of the season.
And once again, just straight up the middle. Kind of gets underneath everybody there. Looked like he came out of this pile with a bit of a limp. Keep an eye on that, but I'm sure a touchdown will help heal any pain he's got going on right now.
Homeland Grocery touchdown. Homeland Grocery, your homegrown advantage. (13-7). 4.5 left to go in the opening quarter. We've already matched last year's score, just reverse. Here is Evans for the point after. It is up and it is good. So they add the point after to make it 14-7. Let's watch the quarterback, Denver Wolf, right back up the middle, his own number, and he gives the Lions the lead. Welcome back to Moore, Oklahoma, everyone. Jack Damrow, Myron Patton, Ed Murray in a 14-7 ball game. Good look at the student section here for the Moore Lions. And here is the kickoff for the Lions. Evans' kick is taken by the up man for the Huskies. Running to the left. Still with some room and gets outside on the return is Jonathan Hatton. And he will take it out to around the 42-yard line on the Ortho Central kickoff. Had a couple of good stiff arms. There's one of them right there.
Doing his Derrick Henry impersonation from Tennessee Titan.
He had two of them. Yeah.
Well, they've got great field position.
Let's see if they respond like they did the last offensive possession. Hatton, a senior, 6'5", 235, so he's got some size to him. One of their wide outs. And they will line him up as a tight end. Yeah.
It looked like, that's a tight end, looks like to me.
Yeah. Whitefield on the backfield with Price Bender. The handoff to Whitefield. Got some room right back up the middle. Gets a first down to the 45 and down to the 43. A good run by Jarrett Whitefield on first down. Picks up an Oklahoma Ford dealer's first down for the Huskies. A gain of about 13 yards.
He found a whole nice job by the offensive line to clear out a nice lane, and of course some tough running to finish off that run.
Bad snap. Bender has it though. His pass is caught and complete. No, they're going to say he dropped it. The pass was intended for Denio Lane, and he could not hold on to it. It brings up second down and 10 after the incompletion. Bender has quite the arm on him. He's only a sophomore. Myron already has a Division I baseball scholarship in his pocket.
He's pretty good sophomore quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Blanchard last week had one.
Putnam City, week one. We had a couple more in between there. Bender back to pass, going deep, floats one down the sideline, and he's going to overthrow his intended receiver, Cole Green, and it brings up third down and long.
Well, Edmond North has shown tonight they're not going to just play it safe. They've taken some shots down the field, and so they're coming out pretty aggressive offensively.
Last year, Tanner Roof kept the ball on the ground. This year, majority of their plays have been through the air. Third down and 10. Two wideouts to the far side of the field, one to the near side. Bender back to pass, steps up into the pocket and will be sacked back at the 46-yard line. Making the sack is Tyler Lorenzen, the senior defensive end. Picks up his first sack of the year, and it's 4th down for the Huskies.
6'3", 230, a senior. So it sets up 3rd and long. Again, you like to stay away from these if you're Edmond North. They're in a passing situation.
Back deep is Dawkins. Here is the punt, and it will bounce. They kicked it away from him again, just like you said earlier, and actually a decent punt by Luke Fryer. And inside the 20-yard line, it'll be down around the 14, so the Huskies will take over. Or make that the Lions will take over.
We've had plenty of points here in the first quarter. It's a big defensive situation for Edmond North. Moore's moved the ball not just with Marcus Dawkins. They've got some other guys involved. And so if you're Edmond North, you have to be looking for a number of things. We'll see if the Husky defense can force the Lions into a punting situation.
Just over 3 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Wolf wants to move some players around. Actually moves Dawkins out a little bit. 3 wide outs to the near side. Wolf will drop back to pass. Looking to step up into the pocket, and he's going to be tackled from behind. He is sacked back near the 10-yard line, the 12-yard line. Sacked by Will Blankenship. 5'11" junior, 210 pounds. He is one of the transfers from a tight end position a year ago to the defensive line this year.
Yeah, I think he was trying to find Dawkins deep, but didn't have time to get it to him.
Wolf got back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down 10. Drops back to pass again, looking over the middle, throws it long, and he has a receiver at the 45, but just overthrew number 5, Wyatt Stoll. Had he connected with him, that was 6 points.
Yes, he was. He had a good 5 yards, and he would not have been caught. So Moore again showing they've got some other athletes that can make some plays, especially with Dawkins drawing as much attention. They've got some other guys that are pretty good players as well.
3rd down 10 for the Lions. In the backfield with Wolf is Jacob Ledger. And here is Dawkins, and he cannot escape the grab by Ben Walker and is tossed down short of the 1st down. Let's see what they do. It's going to be 4th down and 2. Last week we saw John Marshall go for it deep in their own territory on 4th down, and it did not end well for him. And now the Lions look like they will go for it again.
Either that or try to draw them off sides. Dawkins needed a tearaway jersey there.
Oh, I remember those, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Wolf under center. In the backfield is Ledger.
Yeah, I think this is can we draw them off sides?
And they will call timeout. So the Lions take a timeout instead of running a play. So they want to talk about whether they want to run a 4th down play or kick it away. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray. Ed.
Hey, I was talking to the team's strength and conditioning coach before the game, and one of the reasons for more success, he believes, is they've really been working hard in the weight room, especially in the neck area, to try to prevent concussions. And he said they've got a good problem. They need more plates, as in weights, to put on the end of their barbells. Their guys are already benching everything they've got in the weight room, so they need some more heavyweight plates for the team. Jack?
I have that problem too, if you couldn't tell, Ed. So
I got plenty of plates in my house.
I have plenty of, yeah, exactly.
And they're always full.
Yep, exactly. They're nice and heavy.
But you know what? It's amazing how many programs, high school programs, obviously college, NFL, the weight training, the strength and conditioning coaches, how important they become at all levels.
The Lions will now attempt a punt. This is Keith Bean back to kick it away. And he is being rushed but gets a good kick away. It bounces at the 44 and goes out of bounds right there. No return for the Huskies, so they will take over with Just about a minute and a half left in this opening quarter in a 14-7 game. It has been a good game so far.
Yeah, Edmond North got what they needed. They needed to stop. You know, they Moore scored both times they had the football. Decent field position, but they got the 3 and out. And now they got it with a minute and a half, minute 35 going this quarter, see with the good field position themselves. And they've moved the football. I think better maybe people thought they would. They've moved the football, had some penalties to kind of put them behind the chains, but so far pretty good first quarter for both teams.
Through 3 games so far this season, not counting last week, they averaged just over 300 yards in total offense a game and around 20, almost 30 points per game. And now the Huskies have to call timeout because they did not have the personnel out on the field. LeBron Jones late in getting out there, and so the Huskies take a timeout. Next week, the Huskies are at home against a tough Owasso team. Meanwhile, the Lions are on the road at Norman North.
Just go down I-35 and 15 minutes to play the Timberwolves.
And when you look at the 6A1 schools, Myron, like I talked about, Moore's the only undefeated team. Very surprising. Jinx with a loss, Owasso with a loss, Norman North with a loss, Union with a loss.
This is a great start for them, trying to go 5-0 with a win tonight, if they can get that done. Harking back to some of those days, I know you guys were down in their Hall of Fame earlier, seeing some of the former great players that have come through their program in the years gone by.
First down and 10 for the Huskies from their 44. Bender, and we have movement along the offensive line. Was it offsides or was it procedure? And it is procedure against the Huskies.
Well, and this you shoot yourself in the foot. You had to burn a timeout, and now you've got 1st and 15.
Moves the ball back to the 39. Whitefield in the backfield with Bender. 2 wideouts to the far side here as Whitefield takes a handoff and gets maybe a half a yard. We'll call it officially a yard, so it's going to be 2nd down and 14. Watch a swarming defense by the Lions this time. All over them.
Yeah, you got at least 3 guys there, all get a piece of that tackle.
Cameron Hayes leading the way, number 17. 2nd down and 15, they're officially calling it, so no gain on that last play. And here is Bender, play action. His pass is caught, but for no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. The pass was caught by Lane, and it brings up now 3rd down and long.
Well, they were all over top of that one. As soon as he got his hands on the ball, they were there to make a tackle and maybe lost a half yard, if anything.
That's Lucas Jones on the stop. Big story with him. He's what they call a linebacker. He's basically a roamer, doesn't really have a position. Looks in before every play to see where he needs to be and then goes and tries to make the tackle. Here is Bender going long, and this may be picked off, and it is. Picked off back at the 35 with a lot of running room in front of him. On the interception down to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, 5. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Moore Lions.
What a way to make up for that pass play he gave up earlier.
Cameron Hayes on the 65-yard interception return.
And he is laying deep for this. Pass overthrown. And then he turns to an offensive player, gets some really good blocking down the field. There's one, there's another. And he's just weaving his way in. And he was really beating himself up when he gave up that earlier big play that Edmond North got the touchdown on. Well, he makes up for it there.
And he gives the Lions a 20-7 lead. Here is the point after. And it is good. And with 6 seconds left to go in the opening quarter, the Lions jump out to a 2-touchdown lead. His first interception of the season. Only a sophomore, so you talk about a young team, Meyer, and they have a lot of young, good players coming up.
Yeah, he's one of them. Like I said, we'll see C.J. Simon here. He's a corner as well. That's why I say they seem to have a lot of young talent, not just this year, but the next couple of years. They're going to be a factor, you think, in 6A1.
Made the playoffs the last couple of years, but didn't get out of the first couple of rounds.
Of course, their head coach, Brad Hill, he comes from good coaching stock. His dad, Bruce, was a very successful coach down in southeast Oklahoma at Idabel, a few other stops. And, of course, the son doesn't fall far from the tree, so to speak. He's doing a pretty good job rebuilding this program.
In his 5th year with the Lions as the head coach.
We had a lot of fireworks, man. It's just the first quarter.
Yeah. And now, as is a custom across the nation for football players, Hayes gets the memorabilia to put around his neck somewhere along the bench.
The turnover chain?
The turnover chain, yes. Here is the kick by Evans. Puts his toes into it, and it goes out of bounds around the 25, so the Huskies will regroup and start at their 35.
The kickers do not mind putting it out of bounds.
No.
So we want to keep it away from those guys who can make plays. We'll take our chances with them having the football at the 35.
Should be the last play of the opening quarter. From the 35 for Price Bender. So far coming into tonight, 27 of 54 through the air. That's through only 3 games. And a couple of touchdowns. And he's going to the air again, lofts it up long, and it is intended. It is intended for Cole Green around the 35-yard line. It is incomplete. He wanted a pass interference but will not get it, and that will end quarter number 1. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray. Ed.
Well, Oklahoma City Community College presents our game host with a charitable donation each week in the amount of $500. So thank you to OCCC, to our Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week host, the Moore Lions, this week for making these special broadcasts possible. 21-7, Moore leads it, Jack.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. It is 21-7 after 1 quarter. We're back with the OCCC Friday Night Rivals. Coming up right after this, as you get a good look at the touchdown for Edmond North.
You're watching Oklahoma City Community College.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here in Moore. Jack Dammermeyer and Patton Ed Murray. 21-7 our score. They've already run one play here to start the second quarter. No gain. So it's 3rd down and 10 now for the Edmond North Huskies. Whitefield in the backfield with Bender. He takes a snap. Is being run out of the pocket. Gets away. Still looking to get rid of the ball. Finally is going to be tackled way back at the 25. He probably should have thrown it out of bounds, Myron.
Yeah, you got a right-handed quarterback running to his left, throwing against his body. Stop and throw that away. But anyway, it's going to be a punting situation as a good defensive stop there by Moore. It's not what you want for Edmond North. You just gave up a defensive touchdown. Now you give the ball back to them.
Philip Benjamin on the tackle on Bender. Huge loss of about 10 yards. So it's 4th down and 20. And here is Fryer to kick it away. Good snap. Short kick, and it bounces. Takes a more bounce from the 45 back to around midfield, then rolls dead around the 47-yard line. Earlier today, we had Ed Murray with a special guest from OCCC.
Royce Liston is the coordinator of recruitment and admissions at OCCC. And Royce, we're past the halfway mark here of OCCC sponsoring our Friday Night Rivals. How's it going from your standpoint?
It's going great. We're seeing a lot of football and getting out in front of the students.
The students, that's what it's all about, is bringing in students. What is the advantage for a student to attend OCCC?
It's the most affordable education in the state, no ACT or GPA requirements to attend, and the classes will transfer to a university.
Wait, repeat that one again?
The classes will transfer to a university.
Oh, wait, I like the no ACT thing.
No ACT or GPA requirements to attend.
All right, what's unique about the degrees that OCCC offers?
Well, like everyone, we have our STEM programs and our sciences. We also have the best digital cinema program in this part of the United States, an automotive Earn While You Learn program, and #1 in the state for registered nursing. And
what, you said it most affordable, kind of give us a ballpark of what it would cost.
$9,000 for 2 years. That's less than one semester at a university.
And Glow to College. I love that theme.
Yes, so we wanted to definitely light up the night and give the students something to stick out of the crowd for, and we went with the Glow theme.
All right. Royce, we appreciate it. Hopefully got a good game for you tonight.
Looking forward to it.
Appreciate everything OCCC is doing. Back up to the booth.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. It will be 3rd down and 2 after a couple of runs by Marcus Dawkins.
Yeah, they've kind of featured him this drive. Let's see if he can pop one.
He is behind Wolf. Now he steps right to the right of the quarterback. On 3rd down and 3, they're calling it. Wolf back to pass. Throws it right, and he overthrows his intended receiver, Henderson. And it is now 4th down and short. And let's see what they do on this one. This is an interesting call. You're at the 45, 46-yard line of Edmond North, and it looks like this time they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll try to draw him off sides. I think they'll actually run a play this time. I think they were trying to draw him off sides last time, but it's 4th and a good 2 yards.
There you see Wyatt Stoll. He will split out to the right side, and Wolf will come under center from the I formation. The deep back is Dawkins, and he takes the pitch left side, and he gets close to the first down marker. Looks like he got the first down, and now a flag comes in late.
He launched that flag, by the way.
He did launch it, yes.
You're getting for height, I guess, extra yardage or whatever.
It came from the line judge, Joe Morales, on the near side. Interesting call here by the referees. Let's see.
Well, they're discussing it.
Yeah, long discussion.
You know, Marcus Dawkins has an uncle. Played at Dell City back in the 90s. Basketball player Quincy Dawkins. Heck of a player. That's his uncle.
Here's the call by Robert Morales. It is defensive holding on Edmond North. So that will give them a first down, and they're going to add it to the end of the run.
And it's personal foul.
Personal foul, excuse me. So the 15-yard penalty. It is personal. I said holding, excuse me. Personal foul on Edmond North. So that takes the football down to the 27-yard line. So the Moore Lions get an Air National Guard first down via the penalty. The Air National Guard first down. The Air National Guard part-time blue, full-time U. Finally, the Lions have the right personnel in here on first down. Dawkins to the left of Wolf. Wolf back to pass. Steps to his left, and he throws it right to an Edmond North Husky. Down the sideline, this is going to be 6 for the Huskies. Going the other way, it is LeBron Jones into the end zone. Touchdown, Edmond North.
Oh, we have a flag.
Way back at the 43-yard line.
In any case, LeBron Jones, he also is a state qualifier on the 4x100 and 4x200 track team. You just saw some speed there.
Of course he does, yes. Yes, of course he is. Let's see the call by Robert Morales. Personal foul, Edmond North.
Was this before?
So was it, yes.
After?
Was it before or after the interception? And it appears it's going to be after the interception because I see the Lion defense out on the field. Ed Murray says it occurred after the interception.
So they'll keep the ball.
Let's see if we can see it here, Myron. After the interception. There's the interception.
Stepped right in front of it.
Right.
Well,
it's hard to see from that angle.
LeBron Jones, LBJ.
So the penalty will move the football, will have the Huskies move the football back to the 27-yard line. So it's first down and 10, so take the touchdown off the scoreboard. Still 21-7.
Of course, LeBron started this game playing quarterback Wildcat.
Yeah.
He also plays running back, as you can see, even though he's linebacker intercepting that pass. We'll see him at running back at some point tonight.
So now the Huskies from the I formation. Actually, no, take that back. That is Bender. Behind him is Whitefield. Moves players from left to right, and here's the first down play. Hand off to Whitefield. Makes a nice move at the 30-yard line, gets out to the 31. Hard 4-yard gain by Whitefield. It is now second down and 6. Jared Whitefield, a senior, 5'9", 205 pounds. Coming back from an ACL tear a year ago, right on that right knee, as you see him walking off right there. He's the one who, his father, Myron, played for the Moore Lions. Moore alumni. Here's the handoff right back up the middle. This is Rhett Hightower on the carry. Big number 91, Jalen Pounds on the stop. Sorry, Myron.
No, because I bet blood is thicker than water tonight. You know.
Yeah.
He probably still remembers the school song, but that's his son.
Just over 8 minutes left to go. Second quarter, 21-7. The Lions out in front. A lot of fireworks in the first quarter. Not much, except for the interception return for a touchdown that was returned back on a personal foul call. Hightower to the right of Bender. Bender back to pass. Throws it out to the left. It is caught by Hatton. He has a lot of room to the 40, down to the 30 and tackled at the Moore 27-yard line. An Air National Guard first down for the Huskies.
Looks like a tight end to me. Runs like one. Big target, big play.
A 40-yard pickup for the first down.
Nice throw, nice catch. And shows he can pick him up and put him down, as they say. And if you're a little guy, just go low so you can take him down.
First down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Here is Bender. The handoff to Hightower, moving outside, breaks one tackle to the 20, down to the 15, to the 10, and breaks another tackle, spins around at the 5, in for the touchdown.
That's a heck of a run, man. Looked like he was going to go out of bounds, and he just put on the brakes and cut back inside.
It is a Homeland Grocery touchdown. Homeland Grocery, your homegrown advantage. And watch the end of the play. See what happens to number 17, Cameron Hayes, for the Lions.
Can't see what...
Not really sure. He was on the ground holding his ankle, but he is up and appears to be okay now. So they bring the score to within a touchdown. And here's the point after attempt. Line drive through. And it's a one-touchdown lead now for the Lions as the Huskies rebound after the personal foul after the INT. And they come in with a touchdown. Hightower gets his first touchdown of the year. It's 21-14. Welcome back, everyone, to Moore School Stadium here in Moore, Oklahoma, 21-14. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray.
We're talking about Cameron Hayes. It looks like cramps. He's down at the 15-yard line, and they're trying to stretch looks like his left calf muscle. Also on that series, number 4, Lucas Jones, went off. They're cutting the tape off his right ankle. Going to try to retape it, see if they can get him back in the game.
Thank you, Ed. And Lucas Jones came in already banged up a little bit. That's one player they did not want to lose. He is leading the team in tackles defensively.
Nothing like a good tape job.
No. Here's Luke Fryer to kick it away on the Ortho Central kickoff. Ortho Central, it's in our bones to take care of yours. He gets his toe into it, and it is fielded by Moore around the 22-yard line and returned up to the 30. On the return is Wyatt Stoll, and that's where the Lions will start here with just over 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Stay tuned for the Wade's RV halftime report. We'll showcase this week's McIntyre Law Scholar athletes and have a conversation with our participating school administrators, plus Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals highlights from across the country. All that, including first half highlights and more, coming up on the Wade's RV halftime report from Moore Stadium. Here is the handoff. Actually, he's going to keep it himself. Wolf does, and he gets a first down across the 45 to the 46. Good run by the junior quarterback. He picks up an Air National Guard first down on a 16-yard run.
Some pretty good ball handling on his part. A lot of people bought the fake to the running back, and he just went straight up the middle for a nice gain, and he's a tough runner.
Call him the Russell Westbrook of high school quarterbacks in this area, and you kind of see why he can do it all. Here's the handoff to Dawkins running right, and he gets 2 yards on the carry, brings up second down and 8. You're going to see Marcus at halftime. Myron, you did a piece on him as our Scholar Athlete of the Week, right?
Yep. Good student, good athlete. And I mentioned earlier, comes from a family of athletes. And mentioned Quincy Dawkins, a really good basketball player at Dell City back in the day. Marcus is doing his own thing to carry the family name, though. He's a really good player himself.
Second down and 8. Wolf looking to pass. Now he will tuck it under and runs. Will get the first down. across the 40 to the 30 and run out of bounds, finally around the 29-yard line. He picks up an Air National Guard first down. That is a great run by the junior quarterback of 23 yards, just shy of his season longest.
Hey, he outran the guys who had an angle on him. Then the smart thing, get out of bounds before you take a hit.
Just under 6 minutes to play, 21-14. Lions responding after the Edmond North touchdown. Two good quarterback battles so far tonight with Denver Wolf and Price Bender.
Yeah, and their guys are making plays for them. You know, Edmond North's probably come through a few more big plays than we expected.
3 wideouts to the right side of the field and now a whistle, and I believe the Lions have called timeout before the snap as the play clock was down to 1 second. And so the Lions will take a timeout with 5:47 left to go here in the second quarter. Up 21-14.
Plays being made by both teams. Defensive touchdown by Moore. Edmond North had a defensive touchdown taken away, but still scored on the play. And allowed them really to overcome a couple personal foul penalties on that one drive, because before they had that one on the return by LeBron Jones that negated a touchdown, they had one earlier that added another 15 yards on a more play when they had the football. So they overcome some stuff here in the second quarter, rather.
Denver Wolf with 56 yards rushing through the first half so far, and Marcus Dawkins 61 yards rushing so far. So you talk about a ground game between those two, and they have a combined over 100 yards on the ground, and they average on the ground so far coming into tonight 227 yards. So I think they'll probably get that average and more tonight, the way things are going.
I will say this, Edmond North's done a good job, though, kicking away from Dawkins. He hadn't had a big play. He had a nice return on one kickoff return, but he's not been able to burn them in special teams like he has. Now, we've got a whole 5:47, another half to go, but they've done a pretty good job in the kicking game, keeping it away from him.
And Dawkins is split out to the right side, and now a whistle, and Edmond North has called timeout. Well, they had their 3 playmakers out to the wide side. They had Dawkins, Stoll, and Clark, all with big plays so far, and Edmond North did not like that, so Tanner Roof takes a timeout. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray. Ed, what do you have for us?
I want to update the injuries on the Moore defense. 17 Hayes is out of the medical tent, has his helmet on. And number 4, Jones, got his right ankle retaped. He's putting his gloves back on, so hopefully those two will be back out there when Moore takes the defensive side again.
And Ed, I should say it's the Ortho Central medical tent for the Moore Lions, one of our great sponsors here on the Friday Night Rivals.
Keep you healthy.
Yep.
Keep you out there playing. So, and both those guys are important parts of their teams. That could be a storyline in the second half.
First down and 10 for the Lions at the 29-yard line. Back to action. Wolf takes a snap, drops back. Over the middle, has a receiver open in the end zone. Touchdown! This is Braden Clark with another touchdown for the Lions.
Got a step on his man. That was a nice throw from Denver Wolf, who shows he can throw it as well as run it. As he hit him in stride. Right there, perfect throw. Touchdown.
It is a Homeland Grocery touchdown. Homeland Grocery, your homegrown advantage. Kai Simpson was on the coverage, but he was beaten by the junior wideout. Here's the point after. It is up, and it is good. 5:39 left to go in the second quarter. The Lions lead it 28-14. It is Wolf to Clark for the touchdown. Welcome back, everyone. 28-14 after the touchdown by Braden Clark. The Lions out in front on a beautiful fall night here in Moore, Oklahoma. Luckily, the rain looks like it's going to stay away. We've had great weather, Myron, so far through. This is week number 6 for Friday Night Rivals.
Boy, that's amazing. This is our 6th game.
Here's the kickoff. It is taken at the 22. Right back up the middle with some running room. Across to the 42 goes Kai Simpson. And so the Huskies will start there. Stay tuned for the Wade's RV halftime report. We'll showcase this week's McIntyre Law Scholar athletes and have a conversation with our participating school administrators. Plus Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rival highlights from across the country. All that including first half highlights and more coming up on the Wade's RV halftime report. Also, coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game, we will have the GMC player of the game, and that is in doubt so far. A lot of players making their name for the GMC player of the game so far.
Yeah, a lot of guys having an impact on both teams, and that makes for an entertaining contest.
First down 10 from the 42 for the Huskies. Price Bender looking to pass, has it wide open over the middle, caught, first down. Across midfield to the 45 to the 44 goes his receiver, Cedric Frazier. It is an Air National Guard first down after the 15-yard pass completion.
Cedric trying to get a few more yards. He kind of rolled over and I guess trying to say, I never touched the ground. I was on top of the tackle. The officials didn't buy that, though.
There you get a good look at Cedric Frazier heading to the University of Tulsa to play football after this season. Here is Bender, the handoff to Whitefield, back up the middle and wrapped up by Jalen Pounds after a gain of 3. It is second down and 7. There you get a good look at big number 91, only a junior, 6'1", 250. He looks taller than 6'1".
Yeah.
But he came in with 20 tackles, a lot of those solo tackles. One of the leaders in tackles for a loss, and wraps up Whitefield on that play. Second down, 7 at the 40. Just over 4.5 to play here in the half. Jones splits out to the left out of the backfield. And Bender back to pass, looking for Jones down the left side, and he has him, and it's incomplete, but he's going to pick up the pass interference.
Yeah, that was a pretty good call. He was all over LeBron Jones.
Garrett Massey will be the defensive back who picked up the pass interference, so that will be a first down, an Air National Guard first down for the Huskies.
A lot of contact before the ball got there.
See it again.
Right there, never looking back.
Almost a circus catch by LeBron Jones.
Got offsetting penalties, though.
There we go. We missed the second one. So we'll replay the down. So it'll be second down and 7. My apologies. I did not see the second flag being thrown, Myron. Jones in the backfield with Bender. Frazier split out to the near side. And now Jones goes to the far side. 4 wideouts now for the Huskies. On second down, Bender, almost the same play, being chased out of the pocket, has some room to run, gets the first down and steps out of bounds around the 31-yard line. Nice heads-up play by Price Bender, picking up an Air National Guard first down.
Yeah, some pretty good speed there. Had that defender right on his hip pocket, but never close enough to get a hand on him. And picks up a valuable first down. Looked like he was going to get him, just ran away and said, let me get out of bounds. Don't want to take a hit.
Clock is stopped, just over 4 minutes to play. First down and 10 from the 32. 3 wideouts, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here is the handoff. Right back up the middle goes Whitefield for a gain of 2. It is second down and 8 for the Huskies. He's carried the load tonight in the backfield. Jared Whitefield has. Came in with 470 yards on the ground.
So far, pretty good answer drive here by the Huskies. See if they can finish it off.
Tight set now for Edmond North. They send Whitefield in motion, and now flags fly everywhere. Illegal procedure against the Huskies.
The right side over there. Left a little early.
So it'll take it back to the 35, second down and 13 now for Edmond North.
You don't want to give yards back. Again, penalties can kill drives. Still got 3:20 to go. Another possession from Moore. They'll get the ball first. Well, actually, North gets the ball, I guess, to begin the second half.
Yep. Second down, 13. 3 wideouts to the near side. Bender to pass. And he has it complete and then in and out of the hands of Frazier. And it brings up third down and long now for Edmond North. And the drive has stalled a little bit. I thought he's like, uh-oh, I'm going to get hit. I'm going to drop the ball.
Yeah, Dawkins there on defense.
Yep.
Had a chance to get a big lick. Probably try to make a move before he actually had it in his hands.
Clock stopped with just over 3 minutes to play. Here's the third down play. Bender looking for the end zone, and he's going to overthrow his intended receiver, Brody McNeil. And now it brings up an interesting fourth down for Edmond North. 13 yards to go. This would be a field goal attempt of over 50 yards if they wanted to do that, and now the Huskies will call a timeout.
Yeah, I think you probably punt this. See if you can pin them deep, maybe. I don't see a field goal here.
Stay tuned in the fourth quarter as we will select the OCCC play of the game. OCCC, college is great, crushing debt is not. That was the fifth flag against Edmond North earlier. That pushed the ball back.
They always seem they come at a time to take you out of what was a nice drive. Put you now, behind the chains, 13 yards in this case to get a first down. So they've had a couple drives like that where they had something working and a penalty at the wrong time. I don't see a kicker out here.
Looks
or
like
a punter.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Although they do list the quarterback Bender as one of their kickers.
You can do a quick kick, maybe.
Kick, yeah. But Whitefield is in the backfield with Bender. I do not see Jones in the game. The snap to Bender, looking to pass, chased out of the pocket, throws it, caught, and he's going to pick up a first down. That is going to be a Edmond North first down. The pass was caught by Jonathan Hatton, or is it? It's going to be extremely close to the first down marker.
Yeah, well, they have him going out. So it looks like that's a first down.
And it is. Yeah. They're going to give him a first down. That is an Air National Guard first down. Let's watch it again. Good play. There right at the end. He stretches just enough to get the first down.
And give the quarterback credit for running away from pressure to get that ball out there. A nice throw where he could catch and turn and run.
Here is Whitefield on the handoff, and he's wrapped up after about a 3-yard gain, wrapped up by Jacob Ledger. Second leading tackler on this Moore Lion team, the starting middle linebacker, the Mike linebacker. Second down and 7 now for the Huskies with 2.5 to play in the half. They send a man in motion. Handoff again to Whitefield. And he may have picked up a couple of yards. It'll be third down and about 5. Already the 10th carry for Whitefield tonight.
It's getting some work.
Third down 5 from the 17 for the Huskies. Under 2 to play. Still taking their time, plenty of time left.
You want to score, but you don't leave any time for them to do much when they get the ball back. It's what you'd like to happen.
Bender to pass. Steps up into the pocket. Breaks a tackle. running for the chains, and he may have been knocked out just shy of the first down. This is going to be awfully close.
Looks like he might be a little short where he's marking that.
Good strong run by the quarterback. And now he looks like might be up limping a little bit. It is going to be 4th down and 1, and he is limping a little bit.
Well, you're going to go because he went for 4th and 13, so quarterback sneak.
He's going to take it. He gets the first down and a little bit more. Tough play by Price Bender coming off of an injury. And really limping on that left foot. He gets an Air National Guard first down. This is the 12th play of the drive, Myron. First down and goal from the 8. Bender will stay in the game. To his right is Hightower. Bender looking to pass to the corner of the end zone. It is caught, but it's going to be out of bounds. It'll bring up 2nd down and goal. His intended receiver, Brody McNeil.
That big tight end. Look for him. That was just a little bit too deep. Nice throw.
Wow, that was close. We need replay in high school, don't we? What are they doing
Coach's
now?
challenge.
Look at this. Here we go.
All right.
Wild play here. They line up quickly from a single file, and now timeout has been called, and the Lions take a timeout. I don't know, Mark, if you have the replay on that one. We need to see that one because I'm not really sure what happened.
Whatever it is, Brad Hill says let's just call timeout. Let's get this right, see what they're doing. It just looked like they lined up 3 wides to the right side of the field, but just the fact they ran up to the line of scrimmage and probably going to snap it pretty quick, it just sets up a bust somewhere in your secondary, somewhere on defense.
They were all lined up single file. Watch this. Good look at it right here. Led by Brody McNeil. And Moore's probably saying,
and look at the sideline. Like, what are we doing, Coach? What is this? You go out there. You got who? Okay, I got him. Yeah. Burn that timeout.
That's good stuff. If you remember, on the first play of the game, they ran a trick play.
Yes, they did.
Why not end the half on a trick play?
Yeah. Like I said, they've called a pretty aggressive game, Edmond North. And this is the kind of drive you want. You're in scoring position. You're eating up the clock. If you do score, it's going to be less than a minute to go. And limit the number of chances. And they probably will just kick it straight out of bounds. They won't even worry about trying to get it down the field. You don't want Dawkins to get it and make a nice run. If they get in the end zone. Got to do that first.
So Bender stays in the game. Recovered nicely after injuring his leg on that run for a first down. 4 wideouts in the game. Bender tossing it up to the corner again, and he's going to overthrow his receiver in the corner of the end zone. It is now 3rd down and goal for Edmond North. He was looking for LeBron. Myron, LeBron has a big decision to make. He's being recruited by several schools, including Air Force, Army, a couple of Division II schools also looking after him.
It's nice to have options, man.
Doesn't it?
It is nice to have some options. He's a good student as well. Wants to be an orthodontist. You'll see about that coming up here at halftime.
Here's a 3rd down and goal play. Bender looking right, then throws left, and it is to the pylon. He does not get in. That is Jonathan Hatton.
Didn't I say I want to see the tight end, that big guy, 6'5"?
It is now 4th down and goal. They're going to go for a quick snap possibly with Whitefield in the backfield. Bender takes it himself over the left side. No signal yet from the referees. And he did not get in.
Oh, man. That's a big stop.
Huge goal line stop for the Lion defense.
There is no replay, obviously. We have it, but didn't look like he got much push up the middle.
So here's the play before that one. Let's see if he gets in. Nope.
Knee is down.
Knee is down, just shy. That is great camera work by our guys tonight. And then Bender taking it right back up the middle. And, yeah, you're right, Myron. He just kind of fell on top of his center and didn't really get much push.
If anything, he might want to, if he'd gone over the top, he probably scores.
Yeah. Little Tim Tebow action, right?
Yeah.
So the Lions hold with 50 seconds to play, up 28-14. It has been a good game so far.
Now, if you're Moore, you want to be careful. I mean, they may just run a quarterback dive, just get the clock running. You don't want a turnover to give the ball back.
The football is on the half-yard line. Wolf in the backfield, and now a lot of movement along the line. And let's see who gets called for it.
I think it's more legal procedure, maybe.
False start on the Lions, so that'll move it back about an inch.
Yeah, half the distance. I mean, in this case, it doesn't really matter.
You can't go anywhere, right?
No.
You can't go anywhere. What they don't need is a holding in the end zone, right?
That would
be a safety.
Yes.
The lineman you see in the end zone, Wolf, about 6 yards deep. He will take it himself, gets out of the end zone, right back up the middle, and he is gone by himself. Will he be caught? He's being chased by 3 Huskies, down to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, Wolf to the 10, to the 5. At the pylon, they're going to say he's down at the 1-yard line. Are you kidding me? And he loses his helmet.
He's got to come out of the game. Just straight up the middle. Everybody's crowding the line, and now it's just a foot race. And he's got like 3 Huskies chasing him. And looked like he's going to make it, but they got him. They grab him there, and he's out of bounds.
Oh, that is close, isn't it? There you see Wolf, who has to come out because he lost his helmet at the end of the play.
Where
he's
go out? Right
there, yeah.
So that's about the 1.
Right at the 1. So let's see who plays quarterback now for the Lions.
Does he lose the ball before he's down? But it goes out of bounds. So on the other side of the pylon. Had it gone on the other side, we're talking about
possibly 6. Here is Dawkins in at quarterback, right back up the middle, and he gets in. It is a touchdown, Moore Lions. A Homeland Grocery touchdown. Homeland Grocery, your homegrown advantage. And just like that, a goal line stance turns into 6 points for the Moore Lions on 2 plays.
Just a direct snap, give it to your best player, and he finds the end zone. And what a momentum shift here in the last 20 seconds.
You are not kidding. No doubt about it. Here is Evans for the point after. And his kick is up. And
missed it.
He missed it. He sure did. Missed it. So 34-14. What a change of possessions. And like you said, wow, change of momentum on 1 play.
They had a chance to score a touchdown, Edmond North. Half probably comes. Then they get the ball back first in the 3rd quarter. Momentum on their side. Instead, they would have been down 7. Now they're down 20.
20, yeah.
In the most strange of ways, because they're backed up inside their 1. They're just wanting to try to get some daylight, run the clock out, let's go home. Instead, he runs like 98 yards and a half, maybe.
Yeah, give him that half, right?
You know? Nearly fumbled out of the back of the end zone.
The longest run of his career, 98 yards. Probably one of the longest runs in Moore Lion football history, I would think. Let's watch it again because this is special. This is a special run. Could be the run of the year.
Yeah, you're just trying to get some yards, and there's nobody back there.
You know, Myron, it's officially 98 yards, but he was about 6 yards deep in the end zone. So
yes.
That's over a 100-yard run by the quarterback.
And he's running. And this is the play. Like I said, ball was loose before he went down. If that ball's on the other side of the pylon and then goes out the end zone, it's a touchback.
Yes, touchback, yeah.
Edmond North's got it.
Plunkett was the one who had him by the jersey, but just was able to knock him out right before he was able to get into the end zone. And the Lions kick it out of bounds, obviously with 27 seconds to play. And so the Huskies, let's see what they do here to end the first half.
We got 27 seconds for more drama.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
come
never
on.
know. They were hoping to go into the locker room 28-21. Now it's 34-14.
Did we say an entertaining first half?
So much for 14-7 a year ago, right?
Yeah.
We had 14 points in the first couple minutes. Price Bender, you look at Price Bender, the quarterback right there. He looks like he's still limping, Myron, from that play.
Yeah, that run. Yeah.
So here's the first down and 10 play, and it's handed off to Whitefield. He's right back up the middle for a 7-yard gain, and they will probably let this run out. That will be the final play of the first half. Wow, entertaining first half for both schools, as we're now down to 5 seconds. And that's it. So we head to halftime on huge plays by the Moore Lions. A goal line stance, and then a 98-yard run by their quarterback, Wolf. And now they lead it 34-14 as we wait on the head coach for the Moore Lions to get with Ed Murray. And I can't wait to hear his comments, Myron, Brad Hill, on what he thought of the first half.
He said we had to design everything.
Are they doing more homecoming stuff?
So let's go downstairs to Ed Murray, who I believe is with the head coach. Ed.
Well, Coach Hill, a half of big plays, but nothing bigger than the last sequence there at the end of the second quarter. Talk about that.
Oh, man, that was huge. We came up with the 4th and 1 stop. Then we got to delay a game. We're backed up literally on the 1-inch line, and our quarterback popped the seam and ran it down inside the 5-yard line. Helmet came off, and Marcus went in at quarterback and sealed it in. That was almost a 14-point swing right there. Instead of it being 28-21 at half, it's 34-14 at half. So that was a huge sequence of events right there for us.
So what's your message going to be to your team? Because Edmond North's come to play tonight.
Oh, man, they're playing hard. We got to keep playing. We got to wrap up better and contain, stay in coverage. Offense, we got to protect, and we got to keep matching them punch for punch. They came to play, and it's going to be a good game all the way through.
All right, Coach Hill. Good luck the second half.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. All right, Jack, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. A big first half by both schools. Big plays on both sides. There's one of them right there by the Moore Lions. Here's another one by the Lions, 34-14. They lead it here at halftime. We're back with the Wade's RV halftime report coming up on the OCCC Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week right after this.
You're watching Friday Night Rivals. Now, Time for the Wade's RV Halftime Report.
Thank you for watching Friday Night Rivals. I'm Noble McIntyre of McIntyre Law. If you're wondering why I'm wearing my Burns Flat Eagles High School jersey, it's because I'm here to introduce this week's Scholar Athletes.
Marcus Dawkins Jr. is this week's Scholar Athlete of the Week. He's got a grip on the award like his grip on a football that he normally carries to the end zone for the Moore Lions. Watch a Moore Lion game, and you're bound to see him do something big, whether it's returning a kickoff for 6, doing the same as a receiver, or as a running back. He's a big play waiting to happen. Have you ever been caught from behind?
No, never.
When did you know you could do something special in football?
I started playing when I was 6. I wasn't that talented, and then my dad, he worked with me, took his time out of his day, he worked with me, and I am.
Practicing in the afternoon heat builds the character to take care of the academics as well. He sports a 3.5 GPA.
Academics come first. That's always been my thing. Academics come first, then sports. If I ain't got the grades, then I can't play. So, working out here is fun, then going home, have to do your work, prepare for a test. It's just the same. Or like working out in the gym.
LeBron Jones, our Scholar Athlete of the Week. This LeBron plays outside linebacker and running back for the Edmond North Huskies, and he's a team captain. Speed is a part of his game, considering he qualified for the state championship in the 4x100 and 4x200 meters in track. But it's football that has his heart.
I feel like football is you're much closer with your teammates and the coaches.
Family aspect?
Yes, sir. These guys, I do anything for them. I don't know if I played basketball, I don't know if I'd feel the same, but I know that football, everyone would do anything for everybody.
Academics are given with a 3.7 GPA that helped him become the Junior Student Athlete of the Year, and he has time to volunteer at Angels Foster Family Network. Career goals? To be an orthodontist.
It just interests me. My mom's a dental assistant, so she's always been around stuff like that, so that's what I want to do when I'm older.
There's another LeBron who shares the same name as our LeBron. How many people say LeBron?
About 10 a day. Even at the school when people know me, they'll be like, LeBron James? And I'm like, yep, sure.
So when they say starting lineup, LeBron
Jones.
Congratulations to you both. And remember, all Scholar Athletes have a chance to win a $5,000 scholarship. It's all brought to you by Friday Night Rivals on CW34.
Welcome back. Great pieces on our Scholar Athletes of the Week, including LeBron Jones. 34-14 here at halftime. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray. Ed, take it away.
Well, thank you, Jack. I'm joined by the principal at Edmond North, Debrion Davis. And Debrion, we just heard from LeBron Jones. And when you've got a star athlete like that that's also a star in the classroom like he is, what does that do for the atmosphere around Edmond North?
Oh, it's absolutely an amazing addition to our atmosphere here at our school. LeBron is an amazing student. He sets the example in the classroom by, we live by a motto at Edmond North High School that we will respect, honor, and seek to understand every kid that walks through our doors. And LeBron really embodies that. He sets the example with leadership, getting kids excited, treating people well in the hallways. And so it's an amazing addition to our school.
Speaking of the hallways, I pass Edmond North about every day doing something or other. And I'm just amazed that over the years of how that community has really grown.
Yes, our school, we continue to add buildings to our campus just to continue to meet the needs of our students. So it's very cool to be able to see. Recently, we added on an addition. It was a storm shelter, but it's actually also a black box theater for us to be able to have events in there. We have an amazing ROTC program. They have a Stellar Explorers program where they compete. And recently, our cheer team last week won the state championships. So there's a lot of awesome things going on, just making sure we get to meet the needs of all of our students.
And we're enjoying the fine Moore band here. And your band, though, is just recently in a competition, did pretty well, and got another one tomorrow.
Absolutely. They competed last week in Yukon, got second place, and we're at Mustang tomorrow, hoping to bring home number 1.
Debrion, good luck with the continued school year.
Thank you.
Debrion Davis, she is the principal at Edmond North. Her squad's trailing right now, but they've come to play tonight. Jack?
All right, thank you very much, Ed. The Wade's RV Halftime Report. We'll return with more of our Halftime Report. 34-14 here at halftime. but I think you might be right.
If they deferred,
I might have seen.
You're watching Friday Night Rivals. Now, time for the Wade's RV Halftime Report.
(34-14) here at halftime at Moore School Stadium in Moore, Oklahoma. Let's go back downstairs to Ed Murray. Ed.
Hey, Jack, I'm with Rachel Stark. She's the principal of Moore High School. And, Rachel, what a month of September for Moore. You win the Moore Wars, beat Westmore first time in 21 years, and it's homecoming tonight.
Yes, it was great. It's a great feeling to be winning. Hopefully this will be our 5-0. I hope. So, yes.
We just did a piece on Marcus Dawkins, and when you've got the star player of the team who's being looked at by so many colleges, and he's a star in the classroom, what does that do for the community at the Moore High School?
Oh, wow. It just brings us more together as a family, which we already are. That's the great thing about Moore High School and our community. But he's just an amazing young man. He's also our homecoming king this evening. So he's very impressive, very kind, leader. I can't say enough great things about him.
And speaking of leaders, I just want to bring, I know you've got many fine teachers here at Moore, but recently Kelly Leitner was honored by local media as a Teacher of the Month, and with that was a $1,000 gift. Tell us what Teacher Leitner did with that gift.
Well, I can't help but smile. She's pretty amazing. So Kelly actually donated the money back to the young man who nominated her. He has CP and needed a new wheelchair, and so she has created a GoFundMe. It's Jeffrey's, I want to say it's Jeffrey's chair, and so it's still strong and going, and they hope to donate chairs to more children in need as well. So it's pretty impressive.
And that speaks well for this Moore community.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We love our Moore community, and we love the Moore Lions.
And you love the fact that it's 34-14 at halftime.
Yes, we do.
All right, Rachel Stark, principal at Moore High School, as they look to go 5-0, best start in 20 years here for the Moore Lions. Jack.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. 34-14 here on the OCCC Friday Night Rivals. More of the Wade's RV Halftime Report coming up right after this. Lean up against there so I can be your same height, Myron.
No, okay.
So. Yeah.
You're watching Friday Night Rivals. Now, time for the Wade's RV Halftime Report.
We're back in more 34-14 on the Wade's RV Halftime Report. Each week during halftime of our Friday Night Rivals broadcast, we'll be showcasing outstanding Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals game highlights from across the country. Here's some of the best from last week's games.
Burnett rolling, looking, now getting a reverse field. He's got some blockers that way. He directs traffic, sidesteps one defender, and scores!
He has a man down the sideline. There's two men over there defending, but what a throw, what a catch! Touchdown, Barron!
You could see a fake. They're going to kick. It was blocked. Grabbed. Returned. It's Carlson who had the interception earlier. He's looking for a convoy. What a vertical.
Mark McGonigal with a couple of jump cuts. And now a spin, stays on his feet. Run of the year for the touchdown.
Reverse. Going the other way is Ethan Reed, and he's dropped.
He's going to keep it and try to throw it long, looking for a receiver, and does. Touchdown.
25 to go here, second quarter. Harbaugh going to keep it himself, spins his way across the 5-yard line. Great second effort and in for the touchdown. What a tough run. The spinning senior Cam Harbaugh.
Big play coming up here. And that one is picked.
Is that DeAndres McLean?
It is. It is. The big man.
He's got some blocks. Run, baby.
He's got a couple blocks. He's trying to go. He's going to go. He's rumbling down the 15
rumbling, stumbling, fumbling. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone. 34-14 here at halftime as the Moore Lions lead the Edmond North Huskies, Myron, and we're talking about some really big plays so far in the first half by really both clubs.
Yeah, and which really may be the surprising thing. We expected Marcus Dock and some of those receivers from Moore to make big plays, but Edmond North has answered a pretty good job of making big plays themselves. Got some penalties that kind of got them in trouble, and then at the end of the first half, down 20 when they could have been within 7. That's a big deal, but we've got a second half where I think it's going to be interesting.
Big turning play was the goal line stand, followed by the big run by Wolf. But let's see some of the first half highlights here in the game. This is a big pass for the Moore Lions to Braden Clark. They get on the scoreboard, and then Edmond North answers right back.
Yeah, this is one of those big plays that I don't think we really expected to see. We expected maybe ball control. Marcus Dawkins here doing what he does and picking up big yards. Doesn't score, but set up a score for them.
And then here is Denver Wolf on the quarterback keeper. And then here comes the interception for the Lions on the return. And they get into the end zone on that touchdown on the INT.
LeBron Jones with what we thought was a pick six, but a penalty brought that back. But they still got in the end zone. Heck of a move there to avoid going out of bounds. Again, to the air, perfect throw.
Braden Clark with his second touchdown. And then here's what really changed the momentum of the game: the goal line stand for the Lions, and then this happened.
Yeah, just inches away from the end zone, back at their own 1-inch line, and Denver Wolf makes it a foot race. He doesn't win it, but he gets like within just inches, maybe a yard within a touchdown. Also got a little lucky with the fumble going behind the pylon. He has the lead because of the helmet coming off. No problem. You got Marcus Dawkins plays quarterback. He gets to the end zone, and that gives us a 34-14 lead by Moore here at the half.
And Wolf may have scored had he not stumbled at the 30-yard line. Looked like he stumbled a little bit. He probably would have gotten the end zone had he not stumbled.
Yes, he's a heck of a player, big-time player for them.
All right, we're at halftime. The Wade's RV halftime report. 34-14 our score. We're back with a second half coming up on the OCCC Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week. Welcome back, everyone, to more 34-14. The Lions out in front of the Edmond North Huskies as both teams make their way out onto the field for the second half. And, Myron, let's take a look at some of the stats from the first half. Some big plays led to some big yardage by these two schools. There you see total yards for the Huskies, 228, Moore 242. Passing 164 for the Huskies. A lot on that one play for the touchdown, 85 through the air for Moore, but the rushing game has done it for the Moore Lions.
Yeah, total yards is not that much different. Even though Moore's up by 20, 242, 228. Maybe the passing yards. Edmond North's got the advantage there, even though you got a guy like Marcus Dawkins. The rushing, that's the difference. And rush first down, the first down's 10-7, and Edmond North's got the one turnover. The pick by LeBron Jones.
And some of the individual leaders for both schools, Edmond North, Bender, 8 of 17 through the air, 164 yards with one touchdown. And then also Brody McNeil, 2 receptions for 69 yards. He had that big touchdown as well for the Moore Lions. Denver Wolf, 8 rushes, 156 yards for the quarterback. 3 of 6 through the air for 85 yards, and then, of course, LeBron Jones as well take that. We'll get to that here after this. Let's go downstairs. Ed Murray with the head coach of Edmond North. Ed.
Well, Coach Drew, big turnaround there at the end of the half, but you guys have answered about every time you've taken out there. What did you tell your team at halftime?
I told them, hey, just keep fighting. Going into this week, we said, hey, effort, go out and compete. And I feel like we're doing that. And now we just got to go one possession at a time and try to get back in this game.
Your quarterback's a tough kid. Bender hurt his ankle there and snuck it for a first down there. How's he?
He's good. I mean, we're just a little frustrated and, feel like we could have put a few more points on the board. But, I mean, not laying down, competing their butt off, picked up some big third downs. We get down there, we just got to score.
Coach, good luck in the second half. All right, Coach Roof of Edmond North. Jack.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. As the Huskies look to get back into it, 34-14. And the Lions looking to go 5-0 for the first time since 2001. What a turnaround from the last couple of years, Myron. If they can go 5-0, they would take the lead, obviously, in this district as the only undefeated team. Really set them up for what will be a hard schedule coming down the road.
Yeah, and this game is a good indication how there's not a lot of difference between, and they haven't won yet, but in this case, a big lead in a close game, just a matter of inches.
Yeah.
Twice, Edmond North is within inches of scoring a touchdown that last possession, didn't get it. They get the big run from Wolf the other way. He gets stopped at the 1. Ball slips out of his hands, but it goes out of bounds, not through the back of the end zone. Again, just a matter of inches. And I'll bet one thing Tanner Rube talked to his kids about, they've had some drives in the first half where they were moving the ball, had some momentum going, and then they get a penalty. They get behind the chains, and it's 1st and 15 or 2nd and 13 or something like that, and it's really kind of killed drives for them when they look like they had something promising working. They've got to stay away from that here in the second half if they're going to get back in this and make this a fourth quarter game.
Yeah, they will start on defense first as they will kick off to start the second half. So the Lions will get it to open quarter number 3 on the Ortho Central kickoff. Ortho Central, it's in our bones. Take care of yours. Luke Fryer, the senior kicker for the Huskies, ready to go here in the third quarter on a great night for football here in Oklahoma. Glad to have you along on the CW 34, OCCC Friday Night Rivals, week 6 of our broadcast. Very short kick. It goes out of bounds at around the 30, and so the Lions will start at their 35 to open up the second half.
And they pretty much said we'd rather do that than kick it deep and have the possibility of being returned. And this is a big series for both teams. I'm sure Moore would love to go down and score and really kind of take control. If you're Edmond North, you're looking for a stop, heck, a turn or a takeaway, something like that, to launch yourself right back into this football game.
And this would be a big win for the Lions. They are 3-6 all time against the Huskies, losing last year 14-7. Won a couple of years ago, 49-7. So there have been some points put on the scoreboard here in this series, and we open up with Wolf. His first pass is caught at the 45. Nice move at the 40-yard line is Braden Clark before he's pushed backwards, but a huge first down play of about 22 yards, and it is first down and 10. That is an Oklahoma Ford dealers first down.
And they come out aggressive. Big pass play to open up the half. Big gainer for 20-plus yards. And got Edmond North on the heels already. So they're looking to get that big score and widen out this lead and really force Edmond North into a situation where they maybe think they got to throw it every time if they can score.
Big night so far by Braden Clark. That is his third reception so far on the night. And here is Clark again, and he can't come down with that pass, and it's incomplete. It is second down and 10. So far on the night, Clark 3 receptions for over 100 yards.
Yeah, he's been the hot receiver tonight.
101 yards exactly, and a couple of touchdowns. Just underway here in the third quarter. Denver Wolf takes the snap, drops back to pass, and he has Dawkins, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 20-yard line by the Huskies. Stepping in front of Dawkins on the interception was Kai Simpson. His first interception of the year, and the Huskies get a big break to start the second half.
Yeah, and he just didn't see him over there, I guess. He was looking for Dawkins, and Kai Simpson just steps in front of it. I'm sure he's happy to get that to kill that drive. He was on the he got beat for an earlier touchdown in the first quarter, but a heck of a play there. And so, again, you're Edmond North. You got good field position, chance to perhaps get a score and see if you can really kind of turn up the heat on this Moore Lion team.
A basketball player who knows how to go up and get rebounds, and he got a big rebound off of that pass right there. He makes the INT. First down and 10, Huskies at their own 41-yard line. Bryce Bender stays in the game at quarterback, as Myron said earlier, as Ed said earlier, asking Tanner Roof about his injury. He'll be fine. Came up hobbling after a first down run midway through the second quarter. And here is the handoff, and now a flea flicker. Bender going deep, has Jones wide open at the 25-yard line to the 10. 5 touchdown, Edmond North.
We had a flag on the play. And I see some Edmond North players hanging their head, a legal procedure. How about that?
Wow. A huge trick play, and is coming back. Their second play that has gone for numerous yards coming back. 59-yard play is negated.
And it didn't come off clean. A couple guys running to each other in the backfield. Yeah. But LeBron Jones was still.
It was very ugly from the start. There you see the flag right there at the very beginning of the play.
It still worked.
It was an ugly play, but it goes for 6, but it doesn't go for 6. First down and 15.
LeBron Jones said, can I get in the end zone? This second touchdown I've got tonight, and both have been wiped out with penalties.
Yes, exactly. Wow. So first down and 15. Here's the handoff to Whitefield. Running left. Spins away and gets about 7 yards on that carry. So it'll be second down and around 8 now for the Huskies. And those plays have just got to kill momentum. Takes your breath away.
Yeah.
I thought they opened up the half with a touchdown, and now they're fighting for yardage.
Well, they overcame one earlier in the first half, still got a score. We'll see if they can do it here. But, yeah, that's and you were saving that play, I'm sure.
And you saw the arm by Bender on that pass. Most of that through the air. And little screen set up to Whitefield. And he gets close to the first down marker, will be about 2, maybe 3 yards shy. And it's third down and short now for the Huskies, just shy of midfield.
Well, sets up a big third down, just short of midfield.
He's been the workhorse tonight, Whitefield has. 12 carries so far on the night. A couple of catches as well. 3 wideouts in the game, 2 to the far side. Actually, we'll call it 3 now. And a flag before the play begins, and this is going to be procedure called against the Huskies again.
Man, these are just killers, man. You're having to overcome so much. So you back them up 5, and now you're looking at what, 3rd and about 7, maybe?
Yeah, 3rd down and long now, and I'm not sure Myron Bender is really 100%. He is really limping on that left ankle. He stays in the game with 4 wideouts. He drops back to pass, floats one up left side, and he cannot find his intended receiver. That is Lane, and it will bring up 4th down, and instead of 6 points, we're going to have to kick it away.
Well, that's what I was just talking about. You got a promising drive here. Even that with that touchdown being called back, you had 3rd and about 2. Much easier than 3rd and 7 or 8.
You can really tell that Bender's limping on that left ankle. He has it taped. You can see the tape right there, but he's hurting. And here is Fryer for the punt for the Huskies. Low snap, and he gets it away. Not a bad kick. He will get a bounce from the 30 and will bounce down around the 21 and finally goes out of bounds as the Lions take over with 9:16 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Up front, 34-14.
Or you got a chance, you would move the ball that last possession before you threw the interception. You got a chance to, again, you got control, but to really take control with the score here. Or at the very least, a long drive to kind of take some starch out of it.
I give it up to both of these quarterbacks because they have played a nice ball game so far by both of them. Here is Denver Wolf, and he hands off to Dawkins as they start the 3rd quarter right back up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up by a host of Edmond North Huskies led by Artemis Jones, big number 74, senior, 6'3", 290 pounds, making the tackle on that one.
Yeah, they did a good job right there waiting for him. All kinds of penetration up front.
A loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11. Ledger is to the left of Wolf, dropping back to pass, steps up into the pocket, now will run with it, makes a nice move across the 25 to the 26 before he's tackled by Wood Ingram, one of the captains on this Huskies team. And it will be 3rd down and about 6 for the Moore Lions.
Big down for both. Again, a chance for North to get off the field or Moore to see if they can convert.
It's all muscle memory.
Coming into the game, Wolf only had 192 yards on the ground. He almost picked up all that on one run.
Yeah, like 97 or 98 or whatever on that one run.
3rd down and 6, and a timeout has been called by the Lions as the play clock was at 0. So the Lions call timeout. We will take a timeout as well. 34-14. We're back after this. Back in Moore, 34-14. The Lions with a third down play as we resume action. Wolf takes a snap, drops back, looking to pass right side, and he throws it. Is it complete? They say it is complete. To C.J. Simon, or are they going to rule it incomplete? Now they're going to rule it incomplete.
Well, it looked like a pretty good catch. He's that freshman I was talking about that they say is going to be the next big thing after Dawkins moves on.
Let's watch it again. Let's see.
Nice adjustment, and
wow. I don't know, Myron. That looks like he caught it.
Yeah, looked like he got that hand underneath it.
Great camera work. If they could throw the flag on that one and replay it, they would.
Anybody got a red flag?
Yeah, that looked like a catch. Here's the punt for the Lions, and Bean kicks it down to around the 43, 44-yard line where the Huskies will take over.
You know you're good and you're only ninth grader on the varsity.
Hold this as far as you can.
And you start, right?
Yeah, so you got some special talent there. He's the only ninth grader there, so
he already has a 72-yard pass reception for a touchdown. There you go, 6 foot, 160. He's got some years to put some weight on him.
Yeah,
and some muscle. So the Huskies take over here. 7:34 to play, third quarter. They need a touchdown, trailing 34-14. Here's the counter to Whitehead. Whitefield make that, and he gets about 7 yards. Bring up second down and 7. We have a big game next week, Myron. Bishop McGuinness and Carl Albert. Rematch of the 5A state championship the last couple of years.
Yeah, that game is decided 5A. They played in the regular season, played in the playoffs.
Yeah.
McGuinness, Carl Albert's got a new coach, Mike Dunn.
Yep. Here's the second down play. Whitefield gets the first down run across the 45 to about the 43. That is an Oklahoma Ford Dealers first down. And here is next week's game for you. Carl Albert at Bishop McGuinness, 7 o'clock on the CW34 for the OCCC Friday Night Rivals. Carl Albert losing on the road at Guthrie, undefeated Guthrie right now, 12-7. Meanwhile, Bishop McGuinness at Woodward, big road trip out west near the Panhandle, 26-7 so far in the third quarter for McGuinness. Here is Bender looking deep, and he underthrows his receiver and is picked off by Simon. So he misses a pass and then catches the interception.
He's pretty pumped up about it, too.
I'm not sure what that was, but he'll take it, right?
Yeah, he's pretty pumped up about it. We'll see if he stays out there on offense or they take him back out. But, yeah, ball thrown to the inside, and he just steps up in front. With those long legs.
So the Huskies turn it over again. So the Lions back with the football at their 30-yard line. First down and 10. There you see the turnover chain around the freshman's neck. He's going to be special, I think, Myron. You're right.
Yeah, I've heard good things about him.
Dawkins next to Wolf. They send Clark in motion. Here's the handoff to Dawkins around the right side. He picks up 4 yards. 3 yards make that. It's second down and 7 now for the Lions.
And Moore's had some really good athletes. I mean, Daniel Highshaw, a couple of years ago, he was the star player for them, played quarterback, everything else. He's now running back at Kansas. And this will be his redshirt sophomore year this season. Start naming off past greats. A lot of sports they produce in school.
Yeah. Under center is Wolf. Here's the pitch back to Dawkins trying to get outside, and he does, and chased out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Looks like he stepped out around the 38, so he's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. It brings up third down and short.
Wasn't a lot here as he kind of hit a wall right here, but then it just kind of bounces out and just outruns everybody to the corner and nearly picks up the first down.
Jabrian Plunkett knocked him out. There you see a good look at the senior. I formation again for the Lions. Handoff to Dawkins. And he's going to pick up the first down, but a flag is thrown late by the line judge on the far side. So before we give them the first down, let's see what the call is. This might have been offsides against Edmond North, maybe. Sideline warning. Yeah. Sideline warning on Edmond North. And actually, it's not going to be a warning. It's going to be a penalty. Or do they give him the warning? I guess they're going to give him the warning. It's going to be a first down. So that is an Oklahoma Ford dealer's first down for the Lions.
And they got to stay back because the officials running up the sideline. If they're out too far, they run to a player.
Here is Dawkins on the handoff, and he's across the 45 to the 46. They're going to say his knee went down at the 45, so it's second down and 6 now for the Lions.
High school students having some fun on a Friday night.
Dawkins again, and he is going to gain a couple of yards on that carry before he's tackled by David Stamatis. Also Will Blankenship. It is now third down and a long 4 for Moore.
They have to have a little age on it to remember this name, but the glasses, remember Chuck Muncie back in the day?
Chuck Muncie, yes. Played for my Chargers, right, at one point. Yeah.
Chargers out of Cal Berkeley and Kellen Winslow and those guys.
Eric Dickerson. Yeah, there's another good one, yes.
I love Eric Dickerson, one of my favorite all-time backs.
Yep. Here is Braden Clark on the carry, following Dawkins. Lowers his head and will not pick up the first down, gets 2 yards, so it'll be 4th down and 2 at the 49. And let's see what Moore decides to do on this play. They're just banging it out on the ground now, Myron, taking time off the clock.
Yeah.
Under 4 minutes to play here, third quarter, 34-14, and they're going to go for it. Why not?
Yeah, your defense is doing a pretty good job, and you've got some offensive weapons.
I formation. Dawkins is the deep back. The fullback is Ledger. And now they have to call timeout, and Brad Hill is extremely upset. Not sure they had the right personnel or actually the right number of players on the field. So the Lions call timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 34-14, the Lions out in front. It is a 4th down play for the Lions, and now they're going to kick it away. High snap, a bad snap, and all they can do is fall on it back at the 20-yard line. And so Brad Hill was hot before the timeout. I'm not sure that really set his motions the other way.
Hey, if you're a player, when you run, like Brad Hill's like at about the 45, you run off the field at the 20. So you don't come anywhere near him. Just be as far away as possible because he's not in a good mood. That's the worst thing that could happen for Moore.
So now the the Huskies can get right back into the game. And let's go downstairs to Ed Murray. Ed.
Well, you're talking about Coach Hill. I tell you, the first play of that drive, they were lined up in the wrong formation for the play they called. He was hot about, like, what are we doing out there? And that whole sequence just seemed out of kilter for them.
Jones now in the Wildcat formation for the Huskies. right back up the middle, and he had a room had he cut to the left, but he goes straight forward. Simon on the tackle for the Lions, and Jones out of the Wildcat gets 8 yards, a second down and short. They send the quarterback Bender out wide. And I'm sure this has a lot to do with Bender's health, and now they're going to put Bender under center.
Well, he's limping pretty bad.
Whitefield, the deep back. And here is, he almost bobbled the snap, and he gets the handoff, but they're going to lose about a yard on that. It'll be third down and a long 3. Good tackle that time in the backfield by the Lions, and making the tackle was Braden Winter.
They're going to stay with Wildcat a little bit here.
They send a man in motion. Jones out of the Wildcat. Will keep it himself. Running left. Close to the first down. And does he get it? He leans forward, and it looks like he did get the first down. And if he did, it's an Oklahoma Ford dealer's first down. Or are they going to say he's short? Nope, they're going to say he's short of the first down marker by not very much, and I would think you have to go for it. With 2 minutes to go, trailing by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, you got to go for this.
Out of the Wildcat again there is Bender, split out to the left side. Jones out of the Wildcat will take it himself, following his blocker, and he gets the first down. There's the Oklahoma Ford dealer's first down across the 10 at the 9, so it brings up first down and goal for the Huskies with under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
Wildcats working for you. Now, do they stay with it, or looks like they're going to go back to Bender at quarterback?
Yep, bringing the sophomore back. Under center. 2 in the backfield. And a bad snap. But Bender, looking for some room to run, gets outside and knocked out of bounds hard at the 6-yard line by Cameron Hayes, and he's lucky he didn't get a penalty after the play for showing Bender up.
He had a few choice words for him. I'm sure it wouldn't say, "Did you get your English homework done before the game?"
Stay tuned to the fourth quarter as we will select the OCCC play of the game. OCCC, college is great, crushing debt is not. Out of the Wildcat, here is Jones looking for the pylon, and he drops the football just shy of the 1-yard line. And this could be an interesting call. It's going to be a touchback.
Oh, my goodness.
He fumbled the ball into the end zone. It goes out of bounds, and the Lions take over on a touchback.
That's 3 times he's looks like he's going to get a score, and yes, good strip there. He's not in.
And who was that on the strip? I did not see his number. Once again, let's watch it again on
number 11.
Number 11. Yep, there you go. Number 11 on the strip. That was Jacob Ledger, making a fantastic play at the 1-yard line.
Looks like he was trying to reach it out, when really I think he just run. He's going to score.
Yeah. I think you're right. Another bad break for the Huskies, who continue to kill themselves. The Lions take over. And here's a nice pass play out to Simon. They're getting Simon now involved in the game, Myron, as they pick up a first down on that first down pass completion, and Oklahoma Ford dealers first down. And the Huskies, big play after big play, and just some mistakes are killing themselves.
Yeah, that's 3 touchdowns. They either had a call back by penalty, or in this case, fumble out of the back of the end zone. And you're right, Simon's getting more playing time in the second half. Fresh legs. He's made some plays for them.
Dawkins to the left of Wolf, Simon to the right. Pretty good talent in the backfield right there. Here is Wolf, back to pass. Steps up into the pocket, will run with it. A flag is thrown back at the line of scrimmage. Wolf gets the first down and is tackled around the 49-yard line, but this play looks like it's going to be coming back, and probably a hold on the Moore Lions. It is a face mask, illegal hands to the face, personal foul. Let's watch it again. And since it's a personal foul, you saw the helmet come off of Artemis Jones.
Well,
because it was a personal foul, Myron, he gets to stay in the game despite his helmet coming off. So it takes the football way back to the 15-yard line. A huge penalty against Moore. Another first down and 28 to go.
This quarter hadn't been as clean as the first half. Had some mistakes on both sides.
Yeah.
Give the coaches something to chew on here after the game.
There you see under a minute to play. Foul on Jax Rumsey. 3-year starter for the Lions up front. Here is Simon, the freshman. Lowers his head at the 30-yard line, and a little extracurricular activity out of bounds, but no flag on that one.
Doesn't he know he's a ninth grader?
Plunkett on the tackle. Good block by Dawkins. He can do it all. Look at that. Great block to get him around the corner. Second down and 12 now for the Lions at the 31 from the near hash mark. Wolf back to pass again, throwing short to Dawkins. He has it complete, but it's going nowhere as he is tackled. They're going to say that Edmond North wanted to fumble, but they're not going to get it. And it's now third down and long for Moore. A couple of players slow in getting up, including Dawkins and LeBron Jones.
Yeah, they've done a better job in the second half, kind of getting him in. They're trying to get him in space, but Edmond North's done a good job kind of gang tackling, getting a lot of bodies around him. I see he's got that frame. He's 6'2", 180, but he could put on some more weight. He could be a receiver. He could be in the secondary as a corner or safety. I mean, he's a good-looking athlete, like a good basketball player.
And the Lions call a timeout because the play clock was winding down, but actually that should be the end of quarter number 3, and it is. So the third quarter comes to a close here in Moore. 34-14 our score. We'll be back with the final quarter on the OCCC Friday Night Rivals right after this. Back on the OCCC Friday night game of the week, Friday Night Rivals. Start of the fourth quarter on a third down play. There is a flag down, and Wolf pass is intercepted. This is huge for the Huskies as the interception was made by Plunkett and finally brought down at the 30-yard line, and this flag going to go against Moore will be declined, and the Huskies will take over.
Again, they need the tearaway jerseys, man. I mean, they was doing 360s there for about 2 or 3 minutes, it seemed like. And now he's hurt. Maybe a cramp there. We'll see.
Our statistician, Brian Brown. Brian, do you know about tearaway jerseys? No, of course not.
They're pretty expensive, I would think.
Yeah, youngster, yes. Tearaway jerseys were some of the greatest inventions ever in football.
Yeah, guys, I end up in tatters, nothing but like pieces of
By
jersey.
the end of the game, you couldn't even tell what number they had on.
You see a bunch of pads.
Yeah. Let's watch the interception again, and ill-advised pass by Wolf. Throwing it into coverage.
That's one.
Yep.
2, 3.
Clark making the tackle. Finally, he was swarmed under, but
those jerseys just built too good.
Yeah, Plunkett being helped off by his trainers. Scott Delcamp, the trainer for the Huskies. Plunkett's had a good game defensively.
Yes, he has.
Called his name several times. So the Huskies have the football, first down and 10 from their own 30, and they trail by 3 touchdowns. And if you end the game the way we started, Myron, we could see 3 touchdowns by a team.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's a lot of time left to do a lot of things.
They've had some. This game would be completely different had it not been for some penalties on some key, huge plays for the Huskies.
Yeah. Touchdown takeaway.
Yeah, 2 of them. A goal line stand, you take that away, and this could be a tie ball game where the Huskies could actually have the lead. Good look at the sophomore quarterback, Price Bender, gone the distance despite an injury. Here's a handoff to Whitefield around the right side, cuts it up, and good yardage on first down. A gain of 7. It's second down and 3. They will have to hurry a little bit because it's only 12-minute quarters in high school. You don't get that extra 3 minutes as you do in college and high school, or college and pro. Second down 3. Whitefield, the deep back, gets the handoff, gets a first down, and falls forward to the 42. It is an Air National Guard first down. The Air National Guard, part-time blue, full-time U. The workhorse tonight for the Huskies, big number 44. 17 carries, 62 yards so far through 3 quarters and a minute here gone in the 4th quarter. Bender hands off to Whitefield again, breaks 1 tackle to the outside, gets another first down, and finally pushed out of bounds inside Moore territory at the 47. Another Air National Guard first down for the Huskies on the move here quickly, under 11 to play in the game.
Yeah, he made a couple guys miss there and picked up a big first down. Again, they've got a drive going here. You got to stay away from the penalty that gets you behind the chains.
Hightower replaces Whitefield, who needs a breather after 3 straight carries. And here is Hightower, and he is going nowhere and tackled for a loss. Cameron Hayes coming up from his free safety position. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray. Ed.
Yeah, I'm on my way over to the Edmond North sideline. Plunkett has his pants leg pulled up above that right knee, that brace, but he's over here jogging on the sideline. They looked at him briefly, but it looks like he's trying to work himself back in now. He sat down on the bench after 1 jog, so we'll have to wait and see if he comes back in on defense.
Good news there for the Huskies. Second down and 9 for Edmond North. Hightower moves to the left of Bender. Bender back to pass. Looking right side, and he overthrows his receiver down by the 30-yard line. The Huskies wanted pass interference on Simon. They did not get it, and it's now 3rd down and long for Edmond North, or did they get it? There is a flag down on the play. I missed that one, Myron.
Simon was jumping up and down like he thought they had called something on him, so I think it's going to be interference, yes.
Yep, sure enough, yeah. I did not see the flag fly in, so Simon is called for the pass interference, and that gives the Huskies a first down. right there on the lower portion of the back, his left hand possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
Pass interference, so the Huskies get an Air National Guard first down. Ball spotted at the 31. 10 minutes left to play. Bender back to pass. And his pass is almost intercepted. Nearly picked off by Corey Dean. Second down and 10 now for the Huskies.
Yeah, he made a move on that pass like it was intended for him.
Jared Whitefield back into the game, lined up as a wideout to the right of Bender. And they bring him in motion. Bender fakes a handoff to him, play action. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Garrett Massey coming up from his outside linebacker position to make the tackle. And now it's third down and long. Good pursuit that time by Massey. And that's a play, Meyer, and I believe that Bender's just got to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't think he's got the running ability on that ankle right now to outrun really anybody.
So third down long. Whitefield to the left of Bender. Two-step drop. Looking for the end zone. Has his receiver wide open, and he drops it at the 5-yard line. Brody McDill was wide open, had beaten his defender, would have walked in for 6 points. It is now fourth down.
Yeah, he got lucky. The corner fell down. All he's got to do is make the catch. Yep, right there. Just
had to kind of reach over his shoulder, but still, that was a catchable ball.
Yep, he's going to kick himself for that one.
They bring Whitefield in motion. Bender, play action. Will look for Whitefield, and he can't come up with the catch. He wanted pass interference, and he's not going to get it, and the Huskies turn it over to the Lions on downs. Good defensive play that time by Massey once again for more. On the coverage.
Well, now if you haven't know if you're playing the opponent and the clock, approaching the 9-minute mark and you're still down 20. Need a mistake or two or something to get you back in this game. Takeaway or...
Good drive by the Huskies, just ended right there. Couldn't get much more than that. Had something going. First down and 10. Here's the handoff right back up the middle. On the carry is Hayes, Cameron Hayes. And he gets about 4 yards. It'll bring up second down and 6, but more importantly for the Lions, it keeps the clock running with under 9 minutes to play, up 34-14.
And he's kind of limping around. Cameron Hayes is.
Wolf will keep it himself, and he gets nothing. May have even lost about a half a yard. It is now third down and 6. Will Blankenship on the loss. There's an injured Edmond North Husky on the play, and timeout is called. And this is LeBron Jones, I believe, that is injured.
Looks like a cramp.
Let's take a timeout. 8:31 to play in the game. 34-14. Lions out in front. Welcome back, everyone, to more. The injured player, LeBron Jones. And Myron, I've done a good job tonight. I'm not saying LeBron James.
Well, you know what? Well, he's limping off. That cramp still kind of got him a little bit. I think you could outrun him even. Like right now. I think you could get him.
I doubt that. I doubt that. Not with an injured knee and 53 years on me. A guy who's getting ready to have knee surgery, no, I don't think I could outrun him. Next week, the Lions, on their way to a 5-0 start for the first time since 2001, Myron. Next week, they have Norman North in a big battle tonight in Owasso with the number 3 team in the state. 35-28, the Timberwolves trail the Rams.
Well, they're in it, though. They're right there.
Third quarter action from Owasso. Third down play now for the Lions. Wolf looking to pass, has his receiver open, and that is a first down to Braden Clark. It is an Air National Guard first down, and I saw that pass over there, Myron. It looked like the coach for one of the coaches was on the field. Right there?
Right there, yeah.
So close.
That's Coach Roof.
He made the stop. First down and 10. The Lions at their 48-yard line. Bring 2 men to the right side. And here is Wolf, the handoff right back up the middle to Cameron Hayes, and a big tackle. Big stick that time by Deb Matthews of the Huskies. But not before Hayes picks up 5 yards. It is second down. Actually, they're going to say 4. Second down and 6. Good look there at the sophomore. You have a sophomore running back, 5'9", 160. C.J. Simon, a freshman, 6 foot 160. They have some talent coming up from the younger age groups that they may be set for the next couple years.
Yeah, they don't look like they're going to go anywhere anytime soon as far as competing.
The quarterback, Wolf, only a junior, and here is Hayes, right back up middle. First down, breaks a tackle, breaks another one, is in the clear to the 10, 5, touchdown. He took it to the house. 52 yards on the touchdown run for Cameron Hayes.
Big time run. Now he's got an interception for 6, and now a run for 6. Big night for him.
And may have just sealed the victory for the Lions, 40-14. Watch this. Whoop.
Kind of picks his
Another
way
one.
through.
Yep.
It's just a foot race, and you probably don't lose too many of those.
The speed is evident on this Lion team. Wow. Now they're trying to get the right personnel in for the point after. Liam Evans for the point after, the sophomore kicker. Cameron Hayes, only a sophomore, his first touchdown run of the year. And the point after is up, and it is good. So Evans adds the point after, making it 41-14. Score really not indicative of how close this game's really been, Myron, if it had not been for some big plays against Edmond North.
Yeah, big plays and some mistakes on Edmond North's sidelines. It took some scores off the board, kept some drives alive. So yeah, it's close to the final score indicates, but if you're more, you're just saying scoreboard. You're looking at a 5-0 start.
Yeah. Don't forget, next week we will be at Bishop McGinnis High School here in Oklahoma City, taking on the Carl Albert Titans. Rematch of last year's state championship game, and the year before that, and the year before that, and a couple of years prior to that, right?
Yeah, Carl Albert's one of the last 5A crowns. Second time they've done that in school history. McGinnis, awfully good as well. They got a young running back, Taffy, who I hear good things about.
Won the state title in 06 and 07 and back-to-back years themselves.
And these are the two teams that have dominated 5A. Guthrie's been in there. They kind of had a lull, but they're jumping right back in it this year. So
Carl Albert is on the road in Guthrie tonight. If I can pull that score up, I can let you know. 15-12. Carl Albert's come back to take the lead, Myron, in the fourth quarter. And Guthrie 4-0 on the season. Here's the kickoff by Evans. Little pooch kick down to the 25, returned by the Huskies. Up across midfield to the 49 goes Jonathan Hatton. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray.
Well, I'll give you an injury update. Jones
LeBron has his helmet in his hand. He is up. They stretched out that cramp, but it's going to stand next to the coach here, at least at the start of this offensive series. Also, Plunkett and Leighton Schneider both have ice on their right knees now, taped up, so they may be done.
And Bender, there you see the quarterback walking in or jogging in with a limp. He has been limping since the first quarter, but he has hung tough. Jared Whitefield to his right, first down and 10 from the midfield stripe. 3 wideouts. Bender hands off to Whitefield, and he gets about 4 yards before he is tackled by Garrett Massey. Boy, Massey's had quite the defensive effort in the second half.
Yeah, temperatures, we're in the 60s. Do you still bring the pickle juice and mustard?
Mustard, yeah.
I mean,
can't forget the mustard, right?
Yeah.
Second down and 7. I'm going to have to ask some of my running friends this weekend at the marathon about the mustard, whether they use it. Here's Bender, and he had his receiver behind the defensive secondary. That was Kai Simpson, and it is in and out of the hands again of Simpson. It is now third down and long.
Let's look at this again. Looked like he had a chance to make a catch and get in the end zone, and it's a little bit out in front of him, but you got your hands on it. That's right. You look at his hands. I can't believe he didn't make that catch.
Wow. They would have had 6 on the last possession and overthrew his receiver. Not by much, though.
Yeah, that's kind of indicative tonight, though. They've just an inch here, an inch there, catch here, catch there.
Bender, his pass, and not sure who he was throwing that to because he does not have a receiver, or Whitefield was not near the pass. The only people that were there was J.P. Louie as well as Gabe Cadillo, 2 offensive linemen.
That's a dream, though. I got this. I can make a play, coach. Just put me out there.
And it was knocked down by Braden Winter. Price Bender, sorry about that. 8 straight incompletions. Here's the third down play. Going long, looking for his receiver, and that is incomplete as well, as he was looking for Cole Green down around the 10-yard line. And it is incomplete. So the ball goes back to the Lions. On downs.
But from a scoring standpoint, relatively quiet the second half, but you're good with that. If you're more, you got the lead.
1 touchdown in the second half.
Yeah.
41-14, 6:40 left to play in the game.
We had more of that in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah. Good look at the Moore High School band. Top band, one of the top bands in the state. Here is Denver Wolf. The handoff to Cameron Hayes, who's gone the distance at tailback for the Lions here in the fourth quarter. And gets good yardage on first down. It'll bring up second down and 5. We'll call it a gain of 5 across midfield to the 49 of Edmond North. Next week, the Huskies at home against the Owasso Rams. Second down and 5. They spot the ball at the 48.
We got some chanting from the Moore sideline. Already talking smack.
I wasn't going to say anything. Here's Hayes. And Hayes is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle that time by Mason Hill, the junior outside linebacker for the Huskies. And the referee stopped the clock with 5:43 to go. And now they're going to wind it. Not sure what the stoppage was.
Yeah, you don't want to stop your more. That's why you run the football. You're under 6 minutes to go.
They're going to take their time. 15 seconds on the play clock, and let's see if they take all of it. Cameron Hayes, the running back to the right of Denver Wolf. Dawkins comes in motion, takes the handoff. First time we've seen Dawkins with the ball here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to get actually no gain. So it's 4th down and 6 for the Lions. And after the last punt attempt, let's see what they decide to do on this 4th down play. They already showed 10 seconds on the play clock, but they had not reset it, so now they do. So that's going to give Moore 25 more seconds to run off the clock. And they're going to use all of it. Looks like they're going to go for it, Myron.
Yeah. Or maybe call timeout or a quick kick it or something. Or
down to 5 seconds. And they snap it just in time. And Hayes on the handoff, and he's not going to get the first down. He gains only 2 yards. And so actually some extracurricular activities here after the play, and no flag thrown as the referees are right there. And so the ball goes back over to the Huskies with 4:24 to play. Let's take a quick break here at Moore. 41-14 our score. Good look at the student section for Moore High School here at Moore School Stadium, used by all 3 of the Moore High Schools. If you're not familiar with the Moore area, Moore, Westmoore, and Southmoore. The Moore Lions won the Moore War this year, defeating Southmoore and Westmoore.
They're going to have to hustle, get this play off.
Down to 2 seconds. And they got it off. The Huskies did. Bender looking to pass, has his receiver open at the 25-yard line. Nice catch that time by Cedric Frazier, the Tulsa commit, who picks up a first down. An Air National Guard first down, a pickup of 34 yards. And is there a flag back at the line of scrimmage?
They said they're not set.
Illegal procedure against the Huskies.
There's another big play wiped out. I assume they're saying they're not set. They did rush out there pretty quick. Tanner Roos says, what's the deal?
Yeah. Penalties have killed them tonight.
Yeah, they've taken them from some big plays off the board for them.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, got them in long yardage situations.
9 flags tonight, Myron, on Edmond North. 2 of those had touchdowns associated with them that were called back. First down and 15. Bender in trouble. Scrambles out of the pocket. Looking to pass. Now will tuck it under. There is a flag thrown way back at the 30-yard line. That's going to be a holding called against Edmond North.
Yeah, he had him wrapped up pretty good. It's been great in wrestling. They have wrestling programs, but not in football.
There you see the call by referee Robert Morales. Let's watch it again. Let's see.
There you go, right here.
Right there, yeah.
Come here. No.
Jonathan Hatton called for the holding. Bender running with a football despite a hurt ankle.
Looks better. Maybe another tape job. I mean, the wonders of tape. Duct tape. Then there's athletic tape.
KT tape. What else is there? Yeah. All kinds of tape nowadays on the market. First down, 25. Bender's pass over the middle, and not sure his receiver, Cedric Frazier, was looking at it. Second down and long now for Edmond North with under 4 minutes to play, 3:36 exactly. Tough night for that kid. Opened up great, and then some things have not gone well. Some penalties, flags, an interception or two. Four wideouts now for Edmond North. Bender looking across the middle, and he's going to overthrow everyone. Not sure Hatton and him were on the same page on that one, and it's now third down and long. Is that 11 straight incompletions of Mongol? Play clock down to 4. Here's the handoff right back up the middle, and he's going to get a first down, I believe, or about a yard, maybe half a yard short. So it'll bring up third down and 1 now for the Lions, as we are just over a minute to play here in this game.
Third down 1 from the 18.
Well, both coaches will have some things to work on for next week. More wins, but they'll have some things for the coaching staff to point out, and Edmond North will point to a bunch of mistakes tonight that really kept this from being a more competitive game down the stretch.
There you see Brad Hill, Tanner Roof on the other side. Here's the third down play. A handoff to Haight, and Gage gets close to the first down. Let's see if they give it to him. He's going to be awfully close. No signal yet from the referees, and they are not going to have to run another play, and that will be the final play of the game. So the Lions victorious and move to 2-0 in District 6A 1-2. District 2, as the Lions win it tonight over the Edmond North Huskies, 41-14. Myron, big win, as we just said, for the Moore Lions.
Yeah, big win, and I think for those who have not seen them play, it showed, Marcus Dawkins is the big name, and he's a heck of a player, but they've got other guys that can make plays on both sides of football, offense and defense, that you got to worry about. A good win for Brad Hill's bunch.
So the Lions move to 5-0 on the season, the first time since 2001. Edmond North falls to 2-3 on the year, as they will be home next week to take on the Owasso Rams. That will be another tough matchup for Edmond North. Meanwhile, the Lions will be on the road at Norman North, which is going to be a tough matchup for the Lions on the road next week. Let's take a break. 41-14, the Lions win it tonight over the Huskies. Back with the post game right after this.
Remember to stop by and see us for the boys basketball team Midnight Madness practice. 3-point shootout, beauty, music, and slam dunk competition.
Welcome back on the OCCC Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week. The Lions defeat the Huskies 41-14. Let's go downstairs to Ed Murray with the winning team. Ed, take it away.
Well, Coach Hill, on a night you wanted to go 5-0, you got it accomplished. So they were trying to take Marcus the big plays out. Other guys stepped up and did well for you tonight.
They did. They were trying to double cover Marcus all night long because he's a great player. And I thought several guys stepped up. Cam, Braden Clark, Denver played well. I mean, we got the ball to other weapons and were able to score. Defense stepped up huge at times, and it was a good team win.
You had a goal tonight. Keep the home field win and go 5-0.
Yes, sir. 2-0 in district. That's the most important thing. Yep.
All right. You know, the offensive guys always get the glory, but on defense, we had the goal line stop, and then number 11 stripped it out of number 2's hands. Where's number 11? There are only 6 of these. Guys, this is the first year of Friday Night Rivals. There are only 6 of these trophies, and one of them is more Lions right here.
Jacob Ledger is who Ed Murray was talking about. Ledger with a big defensive stop there, Myron, late in the game.
Yeah, he did, because that looked like a sure touchdown by LeBron Jones, but he got his hand in there and caused him to fumble the ball at the 1 yard line out of bounds, and that kept the ball game at that time 34-14. Otherwise, Edmond North would have been right back in it with a chance to early in the third quarter.
Well, we talked about Ledger, but our GMC player of the game is the quarterback right there in the middle of your screen, Denver Wolf. What a night he has had. There you see 10 carries, 161 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Myron, he had a great night.
Yep, throwing. Here, of course, the opening touchdown of the game to get them off to a fast start. And, of course, you heard Coach talking about, they were double-teaming Marcus Dawkins to try to take him out. He found other receivers, or you show here, hey, I'll do it on my own. A couple runs that were big, showing off the arm once again for another touchdown, the second of the night. But I think the one we're all looking for is this play right here.
And this is the OCCC play of the game. 98 yards. Did not get into the end zone, but it does not matter. This is our play of the game. Right after a goal line stand, Myron, he takes off.
Yeah, he's right up the middle, and he's looking like, is there anybody back here? Is anybody going to chase me? Because he sees nothing but green grass in front of him, and he gets down to the 1 yard line before being run out of bounds. And this really set the tone for them winning this game in the second half.
Let's look at some of the stats as we close it out tonight. The Lions, again, winners 41-14. Total yards, 410 for the Lions, 132 of that through the air by Denver Wolf, rushing 278, a lot of that by the quarterback as well. 10 first downs to 8. Edmond North had some great offense, too. They were just hurt by some penalties throughout the game.
Yeah, that's what they'll harp on tonight. 2 that took scores off the board, another the fumble out of the back of the end zone, just some mistakes if they cut those out. And then, of course, the penalties that put them behind the chains also were big tonight as well.
Yeah. So final score 41-14 tonight. Next week we are on the road at Bishop McGuinness as the Carl-Albert Titans take on the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. 7 o'clock game time on the CW34 on the OCCC Friday Night Rivals, a rematch of last year's Class 5A state championship game. All of us would like to take a moment to thank the wonderful sponsor partners, the Oklahoma City Community College, GMC, McIntyre Law, and Wade's RV, who through their contributions to the program make these games possible for you viewers at home. We'd also like to thank our great other sponsors for their contributions to our 2021 Friday Night Rivals telecast. Oklahoma Ford Dealers, Homeland Grocery, Norman Regional Hospital, Ortho Central, and the Oklahoma National Guard. And we'd especially like to thank tonight's participating high schools and their administrators for their continued support. Edmond North High School and our host, Moore High School. Once again, the final score on the OCCC Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week, 41-14. For Myron Patton and Ed Murray, I'm Jack Damrell. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a great night.